Hello everybody, it's your old friends on Monday Madness and welcome back live from the bunker, the latest edition of SierraQuest.
Lockdown!
Lockdown indeed. And tonight, we're playing Leisure Suit Larry 2. When I say we, I mean I. I played this on Neil's behalf. And Neil, you're joining us live from your own personal bunker, where you're going to see what the fuck happens in this game.
Oh man, I am looking forward to it.
I could actually hear the inverted commas from here.
Oh fuck me, man! Yeah, they're everywhere here.
Yeah, I can imagine. By the way, you might as well sit back here because you know how, like in King's Quest 4, they started to go in full Kojima with the cutscenes.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, there's a 10-minute intro. So
What?
Yeah, so sit back and relax. It's gonna be fun.
10 fucking minute intro.
10 minutes, 10-minute intro where they all introduce the plot at the same time. And as you can see, Al Lowe gets all the credit. He is the...
I was about to say, how the fuck did that go on for 10 minutes? One guy is doing everything.
Exactly. Speaking of one guy, here's Larry. He's doing the
everything.
Doing the grass. So this is the woman we had Bunga Bunga with in the first game, Eve.
Yeah, Eve.
But lo and behold, she doesn't know who we are. There is actually some intentionally good comedy here, which I'm shocked at.
Larry Laffer. Why does he fully introduce himself?
I guess he's socially awkward, you know?
At the end of the game.
Yeah,
Even reference the game.
This happens quite a bit, so you better get used to it.
Oh, so they've literally just, like, they've not been living here for, like, years.
No, this is, like, the week after or something. Or no, I choose to believe it's either the week after or, like, the morning after. Like, they may have, like, actually slept together and Larry's just back in.
Yeah, so she popped out after they did it, and now he's like, oh...
Oh, by the way, this is SierraQuest's first dog.
Aww.
And I'm afraid to say you cannot pet the dog in Leisure Suit Larry 2.
Bollocks.
But look at it walk, though. Look at it walk with its 4 independent legs. Strutting its way out. Because this is animation. And yeah, he pisses on him.
Nice.
Yep. So I can see where Teeny got her inspiration. So you'll be remiss in believing that this is the intro, this is the plot. We have been rejected by our first love, pissed on by a dog, but wait, there's more. And I'm shocked to say that, there is more.
What will you do?
Meanwhile...
Of King Kong in this.
Yeah. Formerly strange. So it was strange, but now it's now it's fine. Now it's commonplace around the world. Climate change has gone too far.
It's been normalized.
Yes.
Recent occurrences of a dense fog.
Indeed. An artificial fog, it seems. How mysterious.
Oh, that's the helicopter, I assume, yeah.
Yes. Well, I think so. It's either that or it's a flying sausage.
Medieval 4, so sinister, so sly, so slick, that the mere mention of the names brings fear to the heart of the staunchest man. No Nookie. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. So, Neil, this may seem like an odd question, but what's your favourite Bond movie?
To be honest with you, my favourite Bond movie is Casino Royale. But,
okay. For the purpose of this question, that is the wrong answer. Oh dear. Yeah, this is what they're doing. They're doing Dr. No. Would you believe?
Christ.
Yeah. Like, they haven't even waited until the body's cold to start on fucking movie parodies. It's exceptional. And this is our villain. This is Dr. Nonaki. Or No Nookie, as is supposed to be pronounced.
Dr. No Nookie. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I like how there's a no entry sign on the
Yes.
one door. And there was. Oh no, that's actually the symbol of the fucking.
That's his
No
symbol.
Nookie, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
I thought there was a no entry sign into the lab. I was like,
no.
this is
That's
your
his.
secret lair. Why is there a no entrance?
No, it's his.
Like, that
It's
should be-
his. Yeah, it's his company logo. That's what.
It should be fucking implied. Although no entry with no nookie.
Yeah, exactly. There's a Freudian slip in there somewhere.
He decided to call all of LA there. He's like calling
Yes.
LA.
No, he has
Oh.
operatives. He has operatives, Neil, in LA. That's what's happening there.
He just said calling LA. He didn't even say what operative.
Yeah, he just has to switch as the operator. It's really annoying. You know, like,
Remember, no mistake. Remember, no mistakes. Really? I thought you were paying me to make mistakes. That's why I'm here in your clandestine organisation, is to fuck up as often as I can.
Wow, Doctor, thank you for reminding me not to fuck up, because the first thing I was going to do was fuck up.
Partly the bad doctor. Bad doctor.
Yeah, this is show not tell.
Fan me. And now.
So you'll notice that the women he has are clothed, which is obviously why he's the villain.
Yep.
What a bastard.
Did we really need to be treated to all of this?
Yes. Gosh, Larry. But the game can't decide whether it's talking to us, the player, or talking to Larry. Like, it's making this kind of false equivalence that we're the same person, when we're absolutely not. Like, I have never worn a leisure suit in my life, and I don't intend to start.
I don't even know anybody called Larry.
Yeah, like Larry's kind of died out with like other names like Timothy and Ian.
I suppose this kind of title sequence is meant to be a bit of a Bond parody.
Yes, exactly. Now you can see where they got their inspiration. So yes, we are live. We have now jumped into the game where we have to play as Larry, and this one.
Jungle syphilis.
Yep, I thought that was a clear inspiration, you know. So anyway, moving on. We start off with bumbling around Eve's garage because we weren't allowed anywhere else.
Yeah, she kicked us out, so now we're gonna raid her shit.
So this is the gas thing, right? It says you search carefully but find nothing in this part of the garage.
Of the garage.
Yeah, but this is what confused me because I'm following a walkthrough for this for the purpose of not having a fucking 6-hour video to commentate, and so I'm there going like, but where's the item I need? It says in the garage, and it won't let me do it. So observe as I figure
You're
out.
you're meant to be at the bottom part of the garage, were you?
No, I don't think so anyway, because it pulls that trick later on in the video actually, but
Oh,
yeah,
fuck off.
there's $1 in somewhere in the garage, so I think you are right there. Yeah.
Oh, no way. You can't even see where you're meant to fucking get that.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to keep looking around until you're off screen, and then you say, "Oh, look, it's $1."
That entire garage and all you pick up is a fucking coin. What the fuck?
Exactly. But this $1 is crucial to the plot, Neil. I'm sure you understand.
Saving already. Love it. Yeah, there's a high chance you get run over crossing the fucking
This is
road.
what happened. Like, I immediately flashed back to the first game where you went on the main road and got run over. But the shocking thing is there's a distinct lack of death in this game.
What?
Yeah, well, at least, okay, not at the start of the game, at least. This is the prologue, you have to understand. This is the setup for the Dr. No Nookie storyline. Oh, look, they're name dropping out low because that's funny. Love it when they do that. You know when David Cage drops his name into all of his games? Just brilliant.
David Cage.
That's what makes him so popular.
Cage.
That and the sexual harassment clauses.
David Cage.
Cage.
Almost as good as when M. Night Shyamalan puts himself into all of his movies.
Yes, and obviously the most crude of all was Stan Lee. Like, he started all this thing, and now he's died.
Stanley went in and just made like a kind of bit of a funny cameo. Like
Yes.
in Lady in the Water, M. Night Shyamalan is like the prophet whose writings will like lead humanity. Like, I'm serious. Go fucking watch the movie.
No, I believe you. I've heard of Lady in the Water. It's fucking terrible.
It fucking well. Bryce Dallas Howard's really good in it, although
Yeah.
like you'd want a seriously fucking shit movie for her not to be able to get something out of this.
That's true, yeah. I love as well that
Speaking of,
the opening of this game is so riveting that we're talking about M. Night Shyamalan movies.
well, you're now at the Scurvy Dog Saloon.
Indeed. There is a reason why I'm wandering around like this, because the next section of the game is timed, so I need to try and equate myself with the surroundings of Los Angeles. Because nothing says the surrounding of Los Angeles like a pharmacy, a really shit bar, and a convenience store.
A quickie mart.
A literal quickie mart. Yeah. I'm shocked that nobody sued.
Yeah, it's similar but legally distinct. Not even actually. It's just
it's a spell. Yeah.
Quickie mart.
No, it is a quickie mart. It's just spelled differently, so they can't sue. So yeah,
Brown Derby.
The Brown Derby, yes. I think I'd start looking around these buildings, yeah. Because like I said, I'm trying to like familiarize myself with my surroundings. This is the Nolita Lira, which is a expensive clothing store that we will curtail soon. I say that we only have $1 to our name.
Ye olde ethnomusicology shop.
Yes, with the Harley Davidson logo, which is definitely not copyrighted.
Ye olde ethnomusicology shop. Is that just like we sell black music here?
We sell various types of black music here. Just to be clear, like we're that ethnic. We have layers to it.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
That's a plug for a future game that we will be playing on this series. Like, bear in mind,
plugged.
Yeah, like this is peak Sierra, by the way. Like they're producing like 3 or 4 games on the go, and they're all being released at the same time, which means they can cheekily promote each one.
Wait a minute. I go back. You're apparently. Oh fucking no, you can't do that. You're apparently on Rodeo Drive. Oh, you are. The fucking sign says Rodeo. What the fuck?
Yeah,
holy
about
shit!
that.
That's like one of the most ritzy, expensive pieces of real estate on the face of the earth.
Yes, that's right.
You look like you're walking through fucking war-torn Baghdad here.
Yeah, exactly. Like Rodeo Drive has like one nice shop, and then there's like heroin junkies on right across the street.
Yeah,
like,
they've got bars called the Scurvy Dog, whereas in reality, Rodeo Drive has like seats that all the old people can sit down and watch the presidents go by in their fucking limos. Like,
yes, and the Hollywood sign, of course.
The Hollywood sign, yeah. Police Quest. Oh, for fuck's sake, another drop.
We got a point for that, yeah. We got a point for looking through a hole and seeing someone else's game.
Yes, yeah, else playing Police Quest. Oh, for fuck's sake.
The other reason I was actually wandering around there was because the walkthrough had said to look out for a jogger, and the jogger didn't appear. And because we didn't do that, we didn't get full points in this playthrough. Yeah. Already on the back foot, lads.
Why do you have to sexually harass a jogger?
I don't know. I think it was a male jogger, so yeah, probably.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, terrible.
Bad ticket. My last dollar. Bucko lottery tickets.
Bucko.
Okay, partner. Why is she talking like a fucking Texan? You're in LA.
Because Al Lowe can't write. So we get to pick our lucky numbers. So here's me being creative. That's number of subscribers we have.
You should have gone with 666 or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
Unfortunately, 69 wasn't an option. That's terrible.
That's actually quite bad.
Yeah, inherently looking number, and then I give up at this point. And I will say it must be a really old machine because this takes a fucking age to process. I was there like wondering the mouse around going, has it crashed? Is it actually doing something? Is it in real time? What's going on? I was checking my own printer to see did it fucking pop out a lottery ticket like. See, look,
that would have been quite something.
That would have been impressive. For 1988, no less.
That would have been really good. Yeah. Now look.
So that's progress.
Oh, we got ranks in this game.
Yes, I think...
We are a put.
Yes. This changes with our score. I think it is down to the actual number. It's just like a little jokey thing. I think they do this for the next Police Quest game as well because,
That
you
Quickie
know,
Mart sign looks awfully a lot like the Pepsi logo sign as well,
doesn't
doesn't it? I
it?
think the
And the
red
actual,
and blue fucking circle.
and I noticed as well the kind of the logo that has the L in it is a play on the Sierra logo.
All right.
So yes, they
Well, they
even
can rip off. They can rip off their own shit.
I guess so, yeah. Unless Kenna Williams didn't know about it and goes, right, gents, shutting this game down. Sexual harassment is one thing, but copyright law is something very more serious. So
Is your desperate wander for a jogger?
yeah, I'm still looking for the jogger here. I'm still trying to maintain full points because I thought we did very well with King's Quest 4 and I wanted to keep up the good run, you know? I want to show people everything in Leisure Suit Larry 2. Even if it's at fault with everything else in the series.
Right, so we've got our lottery ticket, haven't we?
Yes, we do.
So
Can you tell what happens next?
yeah, we have to pretty much wait until like we win
Okay.
or something.
Yeah. You'll see what happens next. So yeah, this is me giving up on the jogger and now proceeding in the game, finding out where to go next. And apparently Los Angeles stops at the he old ethnomusicology shop.
Absolutely. After you've run out of black, there's no more LA.
Yeah. This is very true. It is true what they say. Once you go black, you can't go back.
Oh, we're in K-Rod.
Yes. Is a K-Rod a Crod? I can't tell. Because only they put a hyphen. They put a hyphen up there though, wouldn't they?
Oh, nerds.
I think that was the other guy from Wayne's World. Do you know, or it's fucking... No, do you know who it is? It's fucking Chris Evans going in for his radio gig, the prick. Look at that fucking ginger head.
Hack of him.
Yeah, hack of him. Look, hey, look at me, I'm going to ruin Top Gear, bye.
Bye. Our very lusciously furnitured lobby.
It's satellite TV, Neil. They're not exactly strapped for cash.
Why is he asking her if the lottery ticket's any good?
Because she tells us what the lucky numbers are.
Ah.
For the lottery that's supposed to happen, that's taped earlier in the day to go out. So we just say what numbers we have, and we get to win the lottery, basically. This is generally what happens.
Fuck off.
Yeah. So I think the way it works is that the lottery tickets is kind of like how Winning Streak works. Like once you get the 3 stars and you get your name called, you go up and like take part in the game show. So that's what's happening here, basically. We have won, or at least we pretended to win. So now we can go and, yeah, exactly. We go on live TV, ish.
We showed her the ticket, didn't we? So why the fuck did she not realise that the numbers we told her that we had didn't correspond to the ticket that we showed her?
Ah, you're forgetting that she is a ditzy blonde and didn't notice.
Ah, yeah,
I didn't notice it. Exactly, you weren't factoring the misogyny, Neil.
I did notice that she was blowing bubblegum bubbles.
Yes.
So that is like a key tenet of this person is an idiot.
Yes, it's a key tenet of a Karen, as they are called. Apparently they come from a full tribe. It's mad. So now we wait for a while.
Oh, we've gone up in rank. We're now minion.
Yes. And here's a offensive stereotype.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Silly little Dickin.
Silly
I'm worried
Dickens.
sick about you.
That is supposed to be a man, just to be clear.
Yeah.
But what they've done is... Yeah. Well, what they've done is they've actually concentrated all the gay in Los Angeles into one human being for the purpose of this game. So away we go. As we wander onto the wrong show by accident. So instead of going on to Winning Streak, we accidentally go on to Blind Date.
Oh.
Yes. But again, this is all very crucial to the plot, so sit back for another fantastic cutscene.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, because the technology is good enough now that we can do this sort of stuff.
Why does it seem to be It seems to be presented by a fucking spud.
A spud or Biff Barf, as it seems.
Biff Barf.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, they couldn't even come up with a decent name.
Oh wait, Biff it gets Barf. Better. It gets a lot better than that.
Barbara Bimbo
of Airhead.
Fucking hell. Oh, she's a computer programmer.
Yes.
She makes unusual milkshakes and tantalizes elderly men.
Yes.
The aroma of roast and core solder.
I know, oddly specific, isn't it?
He's a surfboard waxer from Missouri.
Yep.
Speculating on the side. Oh, Jesus Christ. Davy Blair. At least he's got a decent name. Like, he's a normal fucking name.
I don't know if it's just me, like, overthinking it, but he seems like a play on Ric Flair. Because he's got the same kind of hair, and he's like, yeah, he comes from, like, Mid-South, so I'm just wondering. Oh, yeah, by the way, we've taken this guy's place. Rakuka Singh.
Yeah, and we're apparently a PhD in physics.
Yes.
We're like an associated physics professor.
Exactly, yeah. So, yeah, we've just gay crashed here.
Fact checker on the National Enquiry. AP Wire.
Clever, isn't that clever, Neil? Did you see what
Associated Press? Yeah, Associated Press Wire, and also the real stab at the National Enquirer.
Quite literal stab, I think, at this rate.
Very much.
Yes. So let's listen to Barbara's 3 questions, as is the traditional format for embarrassment programming, as it was called.
Like, seems obvious her elevator doesn't go to the penthouse. She's a fucking computer programmer, apparently.
Yes, apparently so. You'd be shocked to hear that they don't have a big opinion on the women in this game.
The wee man.
So Davy Blair's going in hot with this one?
Mm-hmm.
I just commented, by the way, that the cameraman works remarkably slow for this type of show, because he should normally be, like, shimmying his way along, as opposed to just, shuffling.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking background enemy in Space Invaders.
Yeah, I'm expecting one of the heads to just start shooting them. It's like, pew, pew, pew.
Then he speeds up the more he gets shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Raguka Larry.
Oh, look, he's crouched down. He's getting an action shot of her big red head.
Give me your best way. Look around. I sure look it.
So it actually doesn't matter what you say in this one. It'll just be taken as some sort of insult or gaffe. So I get very creative with the next one.
I should have told her I'm not a putz now. I got upgraded to minion. Bitch.
Yeah, I should have said that minion noises. Actually, no, considering who we're trying to date here, it'd be like minion memes. Like those kind of awful people who share that and just... They need to be exterminated, to be honest, really. So I think it's fair to say that we are kind of out of our league here in this show. 1 and 3 are very much purpose built for this type of show.
Holy shit! This is just riveting gameplay. I'll have to admit. It
is. It's really getting me engrossed in the game world. I feel like I'm there in the studio.
Brain cells rising to the occasion. What the fuck? Like, all right, then fine. If you wanted to paint her out as a fucking idiot, don't make her a computer programmer.
Okay, in fairness, they never said how good a computer programmer she was.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ! I mean, come on.
It's terrible. All of it is terrible.
A nice talking shit line there. Mm-hmm.
El Dorco, Jesus. That's I remember watching him wrestle one time. He wasn't half bad, actually. He was very popular in Puerto Rico.
Darko.
Fire your best shot, he says. As he slowly wait for the
Looks
slowest
like
cameraman in human history to get into position.
Yeah, but it's like 4 or 5 cameras. Jesus Christ. How come they need this guy to fucking scroll around?
I know, it's awful. If you were on the show, Neil, what do you think would be your killer line to seduce Barbie Bimbo?
I'd say something along the lines of, if I was the only man left on the planet and you were the only girl, I'd use you as live bait to trap a wild animal. I'd be happier fucking.
To be fair, I think you might win with that, because it's a pretty low bar at the moment. 2 cliches and Leisure Suit Larry. Like, I think you might win that one. Applause. Holy shit,
yeah.
we got double points for that.
She said, "Oh, you know too." Oh, we're dim bulb now.
Yes. Although, going by our facial expression, we might be buggered baboon. Oh, what have you
What
won?
the fuck's happened with the face?
We're shocked.
Cruise.
Yeah. Once again, Leisure Suit Larry has been shocked to be destined to find a woman.
The USS Love Tub.
Love tub,
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
I think you've been described as a love tub once, weren't you, Neil? In your younger days.
Gear supply of armadillo polish. Because you gotta keep polishing your armadillo.
Absolutely. Well, you never know when you're going to need it. Like, it's one of those
Yeah.
things that always comes in handy in an emergency, you know?
And it's in no way a euphemism for another act.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's a hard shell. It's a hard shell and chewy in the middle. Like, I don't see what the problem is.
Finest in embarrassment programming.
Indeed. So,
Raguka Larry.
Raguka Larry. And away we go. Strutting our stuff because we definitely meant to do that.
I love how Bachelor #1 was just still smiling throughout the whole thing. It's like,
He's like Lenny of The Simpsons. It's the worst day of my life. He got his teeth done for the whole thing. Now he has lockjaw.
I'm sure you're not proud of the outcome. Why am I not proud of the fucking outcome? I've just won a cruise with a beautiful woman. Well, supposedly beautiful woman.
Allegedly beautiful, yeah. It's hard to tell from the graphics.
Why am I not proud of the fucking outcome? I'd be fucking loving that. Oh, we've been upgraded to sleaze now. Love
Yes, we are now officially a sleaze. It only took us 44 points, but we're now sleazy.
We really skated through dim bulb. Like, it's actually dim bulb actually had no playable content in it.
No, that was just an insult. Now here's the gas thing, right? We have to sit down here because that wasn't the lottery game. If we had left at that point, it would be an automatic game over in 15 minutes time.
Jesus.
Yes. So this is the first case of dead man walking in this game. So we have to sit down and
now
wait.
we do the lottery thing.
Yes, exactly. Well remembered.
Oh. I just want the dating connection.
Yeah, big deal. You won a woman. Well, fair enough. We film like twice of them a day. Okay, so we are now on the winning streak, and remarkably, the host of the show looks almost the same as the guy that does the dating game. It's mad how that works, isn't it? just a distinct lack of nepotism here in this show. Like,
Looks like the exact same cameraman as well.
yeah. Well, it seems kind of a coincidence that they taped this after the dating show. You know, I wonder did they recycle the audience as well. Oh, we're gonna spin the wheel. What do we get on this week's Lucky Life?
Get a cheesy tune.
Yes.
Oh shit, we got $1 million a year for life.
So, in the space of 5 minutes, Larry's won a cruise, a woman, and $1 million for life.
And we got tons of applause there.
Yes. Because they don't really know who we are. Good God, look at all the L's.
A $1 million bill.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fantastic.
I just walk into a shop now and buy one pack of gum.
We just slipped the entire stuff into our pocket. It's great. And yet, despite the cruise and the $1 million, we are simply just a novice.
Yeah, I was about to say that,
Yeah.
you know. And also, we fucking lost with the ticket. We didn't even win.
Exactly, yeah.
We've just bluffed our way in.
We've completely booked our way in, yeah. Like, the whole start of this game is all the most artificial element of luck that's ever been seen. Like, I get that it's intentional and it's a comedy game, but like there is like certain level points at which a mathematician goes, lads, this is statistically impossible. Fucking rein it in. But I suppose it's appropriate that we're now a novice because this is now officially the start of the game. We have got our $1 million, we've got our cruise, and now it's time to start plugging some plot holes. So the way this works is, right, we are on a time limit for this next section of the game. We have to get all of our supplies, get all of our things, and then basically proceed in the game. If not, then you die at some point in the future that you won't be aware of.
For fuck's sake.
I know, it's bad. So observe as I start ticking off boxes systematically, just so I can finish this game in one sitting. And of course, the idea of this is to basically spend all of your millions in like one go because you're a stupid man that's financially irresponsible. So we find ourselves back on Rodeo Street, and we're about to buy ourselves something nice.
It's Rodeo Drive.
In this game is Rodeo Street, so they can avoid the copyright.
Copyright? It's a fucking street. I'm like,
Yeah.
I know you have to pay some prick to put the Hollywood sign in somewhere, but fucking hell.
I know, yeah.
$100,000 for a fucking swimsuit.
Yeah, it's a spandex made from the last 10 rhinos on Earth. I love as well that they only have they have the exact same suit everywhere. Don't ask me why there is a picture of a hand in the left hand corner. I don't know why. Maybe some sort of like artistic license, but I doubt it. I think it's just to please all the hand fetishists that could be watching.
I've only got $1 million.
Just $1 million.
Oh, I've only got nearly $900,000 and change.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have it in 10s and 20s, please.
No. Oh, Jesus.
I was wondering at which point would you start giving out.
Yeah, I'm going to start smashing my head into the fucking keyboard.
Exactly. Which would have made for fantastic content, in fairness. So yes, as you...
Oh, we're now a lame-o.
We're now a lame-o because we bought a swimsuit. Which is obviously the finest swimsuit in the shop.
It was a clearance item.
Yeah, it was a clearance item. Even with being a millionaire, we're still a cheap bastard. So as you saw from the text there, the whole point of this section of the game is that our cruise is leaving shortly, and we have to get everything that we need before we head off, basically. So this is this is the drugstore.
Ah, yes.
So I think this is perhaps one of the most annoying parts of the game.
Oh,
Or at
you
least,
go each fucking shelf.
yes, exactly.
Oh my god.
And yeah, we're going to keep looking. Okay, so now we're looking for sunscreen. But, yeah, they're doing that thing.
No. Oh, come on.
Yes. This is legitimately what happened. I have to keep looking through these fucking shelves for the sunscreen because it doesn't actually tell you where it is. It just says a left shelf. It's like maybe you haven't seen your own graphics, lads, but you have 20 shelves on the left side of the screen. You need to be more specific.
This is terrible.
It is terrible. It was pretty irritating, I must say. I won't deny that. I mean, if anyone was able to find the first time, I applaud you, but I certainly was not able to myself.
That's terrible. Like,
Isn't it?
how the fuck? This is awful. And this is a time section.
It's a time section, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like you have
So
to
we're
know
not the-
where to get it.
We're under the fucking cosh here.
Yeah, I know, and like I said, it doesn't tell you it's timed. It's just that one piece of dialogue in the fucking shop, in the clothes shop, that need to get everything before your cruise leaves. Like, I just keep clutching at straws here. I'm going like, okay, is it somewhere in the fucking, like, shop? I mean, okay, there's a sale on. Maybe we got lucky again. But no, it's just somewhere in, like, one section of the screen. And if you're there, you pick it up, like. This game plays that card a fucking lot here. And it gets very, very irritating. I hated that. It's just like, can you tell me where the sunscreen is? No. We just know that it's there.
Fuck off.
Yeah. It's like, really, this is the pits.
It's not in that sale basket.
Well, that's where I'm about to check next.
Oh my fucking god.
I know, yeah. Like, this is just this horrendous blind spot that they always have in this game, where they never fucking...
Yeah, a horrendous
easy
blind
for you.
spot where there should be a fucking game.
True, yeah. Yeah, it was
Oh my god.
It was in the middle. It was one of the blue bottles. Because clearly you're supposed to know. I did like that, in fairness. That was good crack. So yeah, no pressure now. We just have to finish everything in perfect time to get onto our ship. And just to compound our misery, we just paid $200 for a bottle of sunscreen.
Oh, we're no nerds.
Yeah. In fairness, anyone who pays that much for anything suntan is a nerd, in my view. You should take your sunburn like a man.
Mm-hmm.
Never did me any harm except for all the skin cancer.
Ah, sure, you grow out of that.
You do grow, actually, you literally do grow out of that, don't you? Yeah, it's crazy. So back to the copyright infringed Quickie Mart. So we're about to get a Ciota, as you can see there.
Jesus Christ. The whole thing. See,
Yes.
look at it. That's very Pepsi logo-y.
It is almost certainly Pepsi. I do love as well. They're just trying to get away with it. No. It's soda. It's a flavored cola. Flavored.
Coda.
Yes, it's code flavored because
We're gonna pick up that whole
nerds.
fucking thing. Ah,
Yes.
yeah, we just fucking. Oh yeah, now they just go. Oh yeah, you're gonna stick it into your pocket.
We're
Yeah.
game. Don't you just love it when they just like don't even try to break the fourth wall? They just do it. This is like, hey viewer, have you realized you're watching a game? Observe as we prove it.
And then she just steals all your change, the bitch.
Yep. You have to support your local businesses, man. Come on. They're keeping our economy afloat.
So, haven't bought enough soda to refloat Atlantis.
Yes.
Sunscreen and a swimsuit.
Yes.
Is that it?
No, we have one more thing
Oh,
to do. And this
oh
is...
yeah, we've gone to the black shop.
Well, actually, no, sorry, there's two things to do. Thank you for reminding me. Shit. Well, it's a good thing I played this in advance. Holy fuck.
Oh, we're no Pinhead.
We are Pinhead, yes. Although we were briefly a Camquat, which I think is probably a compliment in terms of this game, considering all the nicknames you've had so far. Yeah.
All right.
So this is me now trying to find the one location I didn't scout out beforehand. So thrill as I get lost. I think it's down here. Yes, it is. There you go. We're going to get a haircut because we have to look our best.
Oh.
That was the barbershop theme.
All right.
And as you notice there are 5 tits in the room.
Yes, there are.
I'll let you decide, viewer, who's who in that one. So the barber is promising us a hair transplant.
Pretty much.
Yes.
But he's used the term macrobiotic, so it's scientific.
Yeah, it's like one of those like viral marketing things that like a whole lot of people do. Be fair, it's Los Angeles. Like you could get away with that because everyone is on the same level of intelligence. Look at that animation. So this is our verbose hairdresser who decides to describe anything in agonizing detail because you need to get the full like barber experience in this game. You know, this is gameplay in 1988.
Probably wind up looking the exact fucking same.
Really, Neil? How could you tell that was the punchline all along?
Ah, no way.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Look at him having a sex dream in the barber. That's great.
You certainly have interesting daydream.
Look, is the dog pissing on us?
Oh yeah.
Although I don't know what like view that was of the dog, but that did not look like any fucking animal I've ever seen.
Yeah, the perspective there was not the best.
Fucking perspective, I would have welcomed it. Jesus.
How's he cutting his hair? What is he? He looks like he's shaving off fucking ice cream to stick in a cone.
And let's have a look. And yes, he looks exactly the same. 3 minutes for a joke, lads. I hope you enjoyed that. I don't really mean here, but Larry really is an ugly bastard, isn't he?
Yeah, he does look like he should be tracking down Frodo for the fucking ring.
Really? I think he should be done in for tax fraud.
By the price. What would be like $1,000 for it, something like that?
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. $100. But shockingly enough, for some reason, you still have to get a haircut before you get on the boat. You will just die of some reason.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Actually, as far as I remember, I think it's actually for the points. I don't think the barber was required, but I think the other places we have to visit are necessary.
Are we back to lame-mo now?
Yes. Well, we got a haircut. Like, we got reset. Like.
Alright.
Yeah. I know they do make a big deal of the ranks in future games. I think this is just like testing it out for a joke. Or maybe they're doing that kind of like Sierra in-fighting that like they're famous for, where like they do introduce some sort of gameplay element in one game and then slag it off in the next because fuck it. So you have to look through the trash can, right? But the first time you try and do it, the game will sass you and say, "No, what are you doing? You can't do that." But no, your passport is in it. That's why you had to look through the trash. Hell. Yeah.
That is absolute garbage.
Quite literally. So now it's time to make our final stop in this game, which is our black music shop. Where again, they will introduce something called a joke to entertain us for the next couple of minutes.
You know what'll entertain us for a couple of minutes? The notion that Ken Williams actually had the option to buy id Software at its early point and didn't do it.
Yes, I believe that is true.
He could have. No, I'm looking it up now because I'm just like, fuck this.
Let's character assassinate Ken Williams while we're waiting.
Absolutely, because he's putting us through all this, so fuck him.
I do love as well, like the actual origin story of Sierra was that they were an offshoot of AOL, because AOL thought like no one wants to play computer games. Oh, okay, Ken, we'll leave you alone if we give you $40,000. Will you go away? The answer was yes, and he made Sierra Online, which is just wonderful.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I know Vivendi own everything.
Yeah, exactly. And they're an offshoot of Activision, so technically Sierra is now Activision. So here is a joke about speaking Spanish. As if she recognized you. Put a pin in that, Neil, because that is a plot point for later. Quite literally lost in translation there. Yes, it must not be so bad.
Also, I don't think the Spanish for Chihuahua is poopy doggy.
That's the worst thing, because the first time I was focusing on like the translation and not on the actual Spanish, and it's just so terrible. Like,
I'll write out the stupido sentences.
Yeah. So we accidentally get thrown into the Dr. No Nookie storyline by taking their MacGuffin.
Right. So we've got the microfilm.
Yes. The microfilm hidden in an oncloak. Because that's a plot. Have the nice day-o.
Fucking hell. And they translated and everything.
I know.
Why the fuck did we even go into that shop to begin with? Like, what was the purpose of it?
Well, now we're going to find out, Neil. There's a lowrider parked outside. Someone is, for some reason, Eddie Guerrero is just fucking watching the shop just in case, like, anyone pops out, you know? Oh, but look, someone is following us.
Clandestine. I like it. I like how you went for the full-on stealth mode by, showing up in a fucking multicolored lowrider with hydraulics pumping out of it.
Yeah. When you just walked off screen.
Jesus Christ.
Like, they really haven't signposted this at all. So, yeah, we quite literally have, on basically two different occasions, we've, a case of mistaken identity has sent us on an adventure.
Oh my god, this isn't us.
Yeah. It is the KGB operative who's dressed in a leisure suit. Just to blend into Los Angeles, I guess.
And he had the secret code phrases as well.
Yeah, but purely by accident.
Jesus Christ.
Sierra games, they are full of plot. That's all you can say about them, really. It is full of plot.
Is it called None Tonight Island?
I think it's non tuniet, non tonight, or not tonight. Not tonight,
None
maybe.
tonight. Not
Yeah,
tonight.
not tonight.
Not
Yeah.
tonight. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It took me a while to get that initially. It was just like, what are you trying to say? Like, does it?
I'm more trying to say they used the phrase radio telephone there.
Mm.
Fucking hell.
Well, it's the KGB. They have all the secret tech available. So now it's at this point. It's at this point we can now die. The game has allowed us 50 minutes before giving us our warning that death is upon us.
Oh, we are now kumquat.
Yes. Oh, what's happening here?
Oh, if this guy catches us, we die, yeah?
Yes, exactly.
Did I get hit at a bird?
But of course, I ignore the vagrant because he smells weird and he's probably ethnic in some way. So I decide to ignore him.
Oh no, an ethnic.
Run away. And now thrill as I try and find the boat. Which is now the most climactic part of the game, considering that we've pretty much done everything else. Yes, this is indeed the most thrilling part of the game, in case you're wondering, listeners.
Although based on my previous comment, Ken Williams did actually, support Valve when they gave him Half-Life. So I suppose,
True. I mean, for every for every shit game, there is always something good out of it. Are you are you a fan of Captain Handlebars there? That's waiting to greet us.
Holy shit! Is he in the Navy?
Well, it depends if he wants to join his fellow man or not. So he's a sarcastic prick as well, which also helps. And he's just decided to complain about sea travel while we're trying to board a ship. It's a good thing we're not in a fucking rush or anything. Congratulations, we're now a dweeb.
Oh yeah, we got up and right. Yay!
And now we're on to our most exciting part of the adventure, the cruise. And thrill as I learn to walk diagonal again.
Oh yeah, there's diagonal walking on this one. Because
Yes.
I guarantee you could probably fall off.
Oh, no, don't worry. There'll come a time for that.
What the fuck? Oh wait. Oh, that's you thinking of her on the boat. All
yes. Well, actually, no. That's just thinking of a woman. That's not like. That's not the woman going out with. That's a different woman.
Barbara. That's
No.
not Barbara. Is that Eve?
No, not even that. Eve had like a short hair, like a bob of hair.
All right.
So this is a completely
Is that not a
different
bob?
woman. Nah, I
All
guess. Yeah. Look, I don't know. I'm fucking don't have an expertise on hairstyles, Neil, as you well know. Yes, this is going longer than you think.
Fucking hell.
But this is our transition into Act 2 of the game. So, And yes, we do have to wait
The
until that
sequel.
seagull to pass, yeah. Very important.
Jesus Christ.
So this is the cruise ship, and we get to wander around here. This is
Jesus
our room.
Christ, I thought the cruise ship actually had that huge purple strip down the fucking side.
I don't think it was designed like that, because I imagine it wouldn't be seaworthy in that case.
Yeah, it'd be just torpedoed out of the fucking water anytime anybody saw that.
Exactly. The iceberg will look at it and go, "Oh, I see someone already got here. Never mind." So this was the this is what we supposed to have won in the game show, but as you can see, it wasn't that much of a prize.
Love Mrs. Bimbo.
Yes. Note there that it's not Barbara.
Oh, we're now in Nimrod.
Yes, because we got fruit.
Ugh.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Having difficulty getting in front of the closet there, yeah?
I'm having difficulty trying to get back in, is the thing. Been out for so long. So who's our roommate? Another woman.
Stateroom. Oh, daughter. Oh, she sent her mother.
Yeah. So, so we whatever we try to win, this is not the case. We got the MILF instead of the BILF. So this is basically like this is kind of the gimmick of the game is that if you try and get your hole, you will die. Like it's hard to describe considering it's Leisure Suit Larry 2 and that's been the whole point of the series. But yeah, this is the whole idea. So I do give a few of these sets. Yes.
Chromium chains.
Yeah. I mean, at least you kept the hat on, is all you can say in that regard. Like, that's... At least there was some level of decorum there.
Your way is not your way.
And that's game over!
Fucking hell.
That's our first game over of the game. Remember, Al says, save often because we are bad at designing games.
Yeah, save often because we don't give a shit.
Because fuck you. So we do have to get into that room at some point. The idea of her is that she can sometimes appear in your room, which isn't necessarily a game over, but it means that you might not survive. So yeah, we get to change into our swimsuit because we're going to the pool, lads.
Save.
Yes. Well, the reason is now we're going to try and snoop in the woman's room. Or perhaps we do that later on. So, the steps are very, very finicky, as you can expect.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I can feel the frustration.
It's not that, it's the fact that like you have to get on the first step and then you do the diagonal walking. But sometimes the inputs get like jammed, so you might like what happens later on is I like have like tried to diagonal walk a good bit and the game freezes because there's too many inputs at one time and it doesn't know where to go. So that's pleasant to say the least.
I can imagine.
Yes. And I think this is me figuring out where to go, I think. Not sure what happened here. Oh, I think this is where the controls got muddled because I tried to climb the stairs immediately and it didn't work. So it'll snap itself out of it in a minute.
How dare you attempt to climb stairs?
This is what happens when I try and speedrun something. It's just it never works out this way. Like, in fact, I'd fucking love to see someone try and speedrun Leisure Suit Larry 2 with all the bullshit deaths in place because. Fucking props to you if you've done that.
No, we're at the pool.
Yes, and Mr. Clean is in the pool. Sorry, I didn't mean to shout. Oh yes, if you get sunburned in this game, you die. So
right then.
You have to wear sunscreen at certain points in the game, or else you will automatically die. Which is pleasant, I'm sure, is what you were going to say.
It's a good thing you applied the sunscreen, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the kind of cue for you have narrowly avoided death.
And quite literally mean narrowly. In fact, this pool has 3 death scenes, as you'll find out. So we have a female unit going up to us, or a fumit, I believe it's called. I don't keep up with the lingo.
Unit.
Is it fem unit? Is it? Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I haven't been on Reddit in a while, so I don't know. So obviously, if you follow the woman, this will happen. Garage door hidden suspiciously by a mountain waterfall. Gee whiz, I wonder what that could be.
Holy fuck, we're in the secret lair.
Yes.
Is this a death scene?
This is a death scene, yeah. And not only is it a death scene, it's a death scene that goes on for a minute and a half. As we have to show you in agonizing detail what happens to Larry because he's a fucking spanner.
Like we even had time to get dressed and everything.
Yeah, apparently so. I mean, it's a consensual date. Like this happens all the time on Tinder. You know, it's bog standard, really.
Jesus.
Yeah, and down come the chains, and there we go. Into a vat of acid, no less.
Hydrofluoric acid.
Yes, the special kind because it's pink. It's not actually pink.
I can imagine your chemistry background kind of went, oh no.
I started kicking Ken Williams' shins under the table. It's like, fucking idiot. Not fucking pink.
Why are they cutting anyone in half if you're gonna dip you in acid anyway?
Good question.
It seems a bit overkill.
Yes.
Also, they didn't take the microfilm off of you.
No.
So they've just burnt the microfilm.
It seems that way. I get the feel. I think at this rate they don't know, but I don't know. The game is a mess, lads. It's a mess.
They definitely know because she's just lured you back to the island to kill you.
So the correct answer was to go for a swim. And I just remembered actually you can die 4 times in this area.
Oh yeah. If you don't type in swim, he just fucking drowns.
He drowns, which does happen in a couple of minutes. So stay tuned for that because that's funny.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, and remember in King's Quest 4 you can dive in a certain area?
Oh my god, the swamp.
Yeah, they do it again. Because it's this one item that we need. And if the view of if the pulse pounding action of someone diving underwater doesn't suit you, you can just have a look at the pink pair of buttocks that's on the top right of the corner. We cater for all audiences here on Monday Madness.
Jesus Christ.
So I should confirm here that in order to make this work, you have to button bash in order to swim.
Yeah.
I only learned that halfway up, so thrill as I drown on the very last second.
No way.
Yeah, watch this. Like his head actually breaks the water.
There's no way you're still underwater now.
No, his feet were still on screen.
Oh, fuck off.
I know, yeah. Can you believe it? Like that's impressive. Like that takes actual talent to be that much of a cunt.
Jesus, that's awful.
And
Did you just drown there?
yeah, I just drowned
right,
because I didn't type swim when I jumped into the water. Because Larry's a very special person where
Oh my god.
you have to actually instruct him to swim when he jumps into a body of water, or else he just doesn't move. Doesn't even float. He just stops all bodily functions. It's a medical condition apparently.
Swim, okay. I was like, yeah, that might be handy, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I love how sassy it is. Like, you want me to swim in water? All right, mate. Okay, boomer.
Right, so now you're fucking hammering away on the keyboard.
Absolutely, yeah. That down button is getting more action than I actually shouldn't say.
TMI.
TMI. And yes, you have to go right down to the bottom because Larry has the smallest arms in human history. Actually, I think in the official canon of Leisure Suit Larry, he's 5'4". He's a tiny human being.
Oh, we're now a cretin.
Yes. Well, to be fair, how would you describe a cretin if not a man who dives down to pick up a bikini top? Oh, and like let out a little bit of wee before he gets out of the pool.
All right then.
Yes. And yes, don't forget you have to reapply your sunscreen or else you die.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah. Not even joking.
That's tragic.
It is
That
tragic.
is tragic.
I mean, again, it wouldn't be Leisure Suit Larry if it wasn't fucking tragic. So now we're going to, I believe, go back to our room to put some proper clothes on and then wander the rest of the ship. Yep, that's me missing the stairs. Fantastic. This only happens 2 more times, maybe. Can't remember. I just remember this section being clumsy as arse.
The whole fucking game is.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually is a good time to get to pick your brain about what you've witnessed so far, Neil. Our protagonist has got a date, a cruise, and $1 million all in like basically an hour.
$1 million a month for his entire life.
Yeah.
It's like
I love as well that he still has to pay tax on that, like, so he's actually just getting fuck all in the grand scheme of things. Like, we won't tell him that though. Let him discover that for himself. So I can see
she's not here.
Yes, Mrs. Bimbo has gone a wander. I love that she already has an influence on us. We just call her mother.
Unmentionables.
Unmentionables. I love as well in that aspect, like, you don't know she's a weirdo until like you die the first time, and then you know they're unmentionables. As opposed to text going, oh god, there's a whip in here. Oh, and a sewing kit. Well, I know what we need. Like, okay, fine. I never realised watching a white blob travel across the screen would be so exhilarating.
Yeah, and we're not even in control of the most interesting white blob.
What do you mean that? Yeah.
Yeah, look at those clouds, man.
I was about to say, I really want to play as the cloud now.
Oh, we're now at Dullard. We've been upgraded in rank.
Oh look, it's a hairdresser.
Alright.
Yeah. I don't know why there's barbershops in this game, but there are. I guess we just have to roll with it. That's all I can say.
Do you have to get another fucking haircut?
I guess so.
They're gonna repeat the fucking joke again, isn't it? That he looks exactly the same.
No, they do different things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this barber tries something else.
I make a lot of money with one of these. It's called a bag.
It's called fire. No, he's going to give us a Jimmy.
Only 10 grand.
10 grand for he gave us a wig.
Mm.
Yep, you can see the rich man mentality has already got to his head because he's now become more white, and he goes, "Huh, the taxpayers paid for this. Ka-ching! Look at me.
Oh,
I
we're
now
now a
look,
lame-o.
yes,
We're back
I
to
know.
lame-o now.
I now look like more of a cunt than normal. Yes, but we take it off straight away. We will use this. We will use our Jimmy later on. Have you ever had a use for a Jimmy, Neil? Are you willing to share that information on the internet?
Not on this one.
Not on the. Okay, fine. We'll leave it unlisted for the big expose on Neil being a weirdo. Don't ask me what's supposed to be on the TV screen, but I'm guessing eels. So what we needed here was the Nick the Bar spinach dip. Don't ask me why. We just did.
Spinach dip.
Spinach dip, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Because nothing says rich cruise liner like a dip of spinach.
Was that the one where he got offended when he called him a barman?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Shockingly enough, this bartender is useless. He won't serve us. We can't even buy a drink in this game. Which I guess is... I don't know if it's supposed to be a piss take on the first game, where like practically the game starts with you buying a beer. But either way, things are different here on the Seven Seas.
Jesus. That was terrible. Oh, we're now back to Dullard.
Yes, we are back to London because of the dip incident. But now we're going to visit the captain and see what he's up to.
Yeah, because you can just walk into the fucking main control room of any yacht.
Yeah, man, it's a free country. It's a free country and we're rich.
It's a free country. We're in the international waters.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So this captain is a complete idiot. Didn't notice that this man walked on, pulled a switch and left.
And what was that switch for?
For the lifeboats, which is our next protocol.
So we're getting the fuck off this tub.
We are, because there are KGB spies abound. And I believe if you stay on the boat too long, somebody just shoots you in a corridor or something along those lines.
Well, how do we know the KGB spies abound?
Well, the girl was the first one.
We didn't know she was a KGB. We didn't know she was a KGB spy.
We don't. This is the thing. Yeah. This is the
we
thing. We don't know.
We only know because we fucking died and the fucking sunscreen.
Yeah, we have to wear sunscreen.
Like, we only know that she was a KGB agent because, like, we died.
Yeah, exactly. So check this shit out, right? So basically, our plan to get away from the KGB spies is to abandon ship, quite literally.
And your woman's mother.
And okay, I'm guessing that maybe the mother was the biggest threat. Okay, maybe I'm willing to accept that fact. So observe.
So we went from there to Minia there.
Yeah. So again, the ship stops to a halt and we disappear. So what we have to do here is we now have to basically prepare for life on the sea for a couple of days.
Right.
And as you can see
where
there,
the spinach dip comes in.
well, here's the thing. Watch what happens.
Oh god.
Wear a wig. We get rid of the dip for no reason. We didn't even use it. We just got rid of it. Yeah.
So we picked it up just to throw it overboard.
Yeah.
What, we gonna attract like a vegan dolphin?
I guess. I don't... unless there's like... Maybe there's like a tracker in there somewhere, but then why would you pick up the dip in the first place? Just leave it on the ship. You know?
Yeah, the bar.
I don't know. The game... I was following the walkthrough and certain things didn't make sense. Perhaps if I died the first time it would have explained it, but I'm guessing maybe the spinach makes you dehydrated or something. I don't know.
What, the dip goes off and then the mold consumes you or something?
Maybe you find out you're allergic to mayonnaise or something. Food allergy. So watch as Larry peers over the boat that he escaped voluntarily, because this is a sensible thing to do.
How is he lying in that boat?
I don't know. Is he? I guess he's like lying like with his back arched completely, like his legs
he can't be
sprawled
standing
on.
up.
No, he's not. That's the really deep boat.
Isn't it funny how time flies when you're having fun? They're actually going to crack that joke in a game where you're made to wait around for fucking nothing about 7 times.
Yep. Exactly.
Fucking hell.
So watch now. This is where we're supposed to die multiple times and realise what items we missed. This is the point in the game.
Ah, right.
So we have our sunscreen.
Right.
So the wig apparently shields our brain from being melted.
We're now a schlemiel.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Here's where the giant soda comes in.
Yes. Because soda is well known for hydrating you during these tough, tumultuous times.
Isn't it like a sugar solution? So basically, it dehydrates you.
Yes. In fact, it's like the worst thing you could have in the... Okay, it's not that bad, but like
Yeah.
if it's overtly sugar, then yes, it would dehydrate you.
So we threw the spinach dip away and used the sewing kit, the fish.
Yes.
Oh my god, this is so fucking terrible.
I know. This is the solution to the game. This is
so
what you're supposed to
bad.
do.
That's so bad.
Like you have a section there that's literally just 5 flags, and if you trip off one, you don't know where to follow next. What do you look for? What do you need? At least it's not at the stage where they had red herring items, so everything is at least purpose built. But fucking hell, like.
Hey Larry, that's you out there, the surf. Why is he crying land ho? Who the fuck's he telling about land ho?
His Wilson, I guess. if he found one. I love as well that he's made to look more balder from a distance.
Just don't think the pixels are that big.
No, but that ball spurt certainly is.
I don't think you want the kind of help from people like that.
No. Yep, that kind of proves the point. You could tell from the suit that he was a nonce and just decided to kickstand him. Apparently, there's tropical storms. I don't believe that. If that was the case, then they were like off screen, or maybe the budget ran out.
We don't know we evaded the KGB because we still don't know that they're after us.
Exactly, yeah.
We didn't understand what the woman was talking about. We don't know. That fucking wooden flute. It's just an instrument.
Yeah, we are again. I think we're supposed to be like. I think the idea is that we know what's happening, what kind of plot's happening, but Larry doesn't, and he's just being steered into like a predicament. But even still, like it's everything in this game is deliberately a stretch, and it's like in like some games, like maybe Monkey Island, where like some of them are funny. These are like stretches too far. Again, sorry for shouting.
Yeah.
Look!
Yeah, like the caps lock.
Just our luck. A nudist beach. What terrible luck we have. Well, you're the only clothed person on the beach, Larry, so I'm gonna say yes. Oh, hey, look, it's another woman that wants our attention. Because this went
immediately.
Yes, and this seemed to go well the first time around, so yes, let's follow her now. A short, romantic, low-altitude chopper ride across the South Pacific.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
This again?
Yeah. This again, yeah. And I kept on the screen just in case it was a different death, but no, it's exactly the same death, just a different one.
No, that's terrible.
Isn't it? Isn't it bad? Yep, thrill as I try and figure out, is this the same dead? Yes, it is, because he even says the exact same line and gets trapped.
Yeah, just reload. Fuck that.
We don't need to see anymore. Although, of course, the only difference was that it was nitric acid and it was coloured fucking red.
Oh, come on.
No, I actually no, I was joking there. I don't know.
Oh, what? Chemistry joke.
I was slagging off Kenneth Williams for not understanding anything. Although that's a nice little thing in the background, completely irrelevant. Apparently, this KG. apparently, Not Tonight Island is a holiday resort as well, so that's good.
Are we on Not Tonight Island?
Yes, we are. Yep, we happen to stumble upon the plot. Okay, so this is going to take a while because in their eternal wisdom, Yeah, as you can see, Larry turns up in different parts of the map, and I think the whole idea first of all is that you needed the flowers, but I didn't realize that at the start. So he goes through this whole motion, this cycle where he pops up from different parts of the screen because he's lost in the jungle, till eventually he finds somewhere, and it's a miscellaneous location on the island. But the way it works is that you have to come back to the jungle each time to go to a different location from wherever you've been. So you'll see how it works in reality, but it's mildly irritating the first time around.
Mildly?
Mildly, yes, because once basically you've done once you've done this the first or second time, then you're able to just type in leave, and then you go to one of the locations you've gone to, but you have to have been everywhere first. So thrilled because this is the next 20 minutes.
No.
Yeah, I wish I was joking, but no, this is the game now. Is two parakeets and Larry acting the bollocks. Don't you just love the comedic stylings of Sierra?
This is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, are you controlling him now?
No. This is the thing. You don't control him through this whole thing. He's there independent. He's just bumbling around the place. No word of a lie. The second time I do this, I actually just go for a shite because it takes so long.
Please tell me you switched the mic off for that.
Yeah, obviously. Jesus. Man has to have some privacy, Neil. Come on.
Wow, this is terrible.
Yeah. There's 10 different idle animations here, and they all have to play out before the end. Oh, see, look, moonwalking, clever.
Was that meant to be a shark joke?
Yes.
In the middle of the fucking jungle?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
And it keeps going. That wasn't even the punchline. There's still more bumbling around.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So the restaurant is one location, but again, I basically need the flowers to proceed in the game, so I have to go through this all over again. And my mistake the first time around was thinking that potted plant was what I wanted, but it's actually the pink flowers in the center of the screen is what I needed. But thankfully that's
just to its right, yeah.
Yeah. There, that's what I wanted. I'm glad that past me predicted that I would say this in this commentary.
Ah, right.
Yeah, exactly. But unfortunately, I have to live through the entire fucking idle animation again.
No, not again.
Yeah, the whole thing. The whole fucking thing.
The whole fucking thing.
Yeah. I don't mind. It's not even different. It's not randomized. It's the exact same movements every single time.
This is really poor.
Isn't it? Not only does it cut the tension, but it's not even a funny joke. It's just them showing off as to the animations they're able to do. Maybe this is an interview aspect. It's okay, Jimmy, you want to have an internship here in SierraQuest. We have a spot in Leisure Suit Larry 2 where we have to do some miscellaneous animations. Do you think you can do that? It's
oh, we've never risen in rank to lowlife.
Yeah. To be fair, anyone who thought this is a good idea is a fucking lowlife.
Yeah, this is terrible.
And shockingly, I have to do this one more time after this so I can get all the other locations.
No.
There's 3 locations in total. So the restaurant was 1, but I've missed the boat on that. So next time this cycle ends will be the second location, which is a guest room. And the third location, I can't recall offhand. I think it's... Oh, yeah, I don't know what it is. So we have to go through... In fairness, if I had got the flowers if I'd known I needed the flowers the first time around, then you'd be able to. Then the game actually works better that way because You have to do all the stuff in the restaurant first, then you do it in the guest room, then you do the hairdresser. So it all kind of works in a circular fashion. But when you are just trying to play this properly, that is a colossal dick move doing this.
I think this might be like high on the list of chief dick, like Sierra dick moves.
And the gas thing is, there's not even a death related to this. It's just boredom. Like, it's pure just like spite for the player. You don't even get to control Larry during this. There's no tension here. There's no action. It's just watch us as we show off for 15 minutes. And there you have it. So this is the second location. I think we'll deal with that momentarily, yeah. So the absurd thing is that, like, if you want to go to the restaurant now, you have to do this twice. Or three times, in fact. Yeah, you have to do this 3 times because the third location is up next. Then you have the beach, which is number 4 in the cycle. And then you do the restaurant. Then you can get the restaurant. Like, fucking hell, lads. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. I do sincerely hope whoever thought this is a good idea got shot in the back of the head.
One can only hope.
Mm-hmm. So while we're waiting, Neil, how have you been? Have you enjoyed the lockdown so far?
It's been all right. I mean, other than fucking losing my job.
Apart from that, yeah. That was a.
Should be good. Be grand.
Yeah.
No, in all fairness, like, I'm kind of enjoying myself, loving it.
Yeah.
The weather, ironically, despite the fact right up until like a couple of days ago, the weather was just fucking terrible. It was just rain and overcast clouds. Now the last 3 days, it's been like glorious sunshine all day.
This has
been great. Getting out loads in it. It's been deadly.
Yeah, it's been great. I choose to believe it's the environment going, oh, thank fuck the humans are gone for a while. Now we can just relax for a minute. Like, this is planet Earth getting its breath back after fucking, like, centuries of torture. In fact, I choose to believe that when this pandemic is over, all of planet Earth will look like this game. Like, there'll be cockatoos, there'll be peacocks, nice green shrubbery, and only one human left, and everyone's just taking the piss out of him. The human race will be eradicated and only Larry will be left, and he's got no one to fuck. We find an exit.
Ew.
And lo and behold, it takes a while because yes, I was I was unavailable at the time. I wish I was joking there. Fuck off.
There we go.
There we go. Hey, look, it's a barbershop.
Another fucking barbershop.
Yes. I think it's at this point I should say that barbershops are a running gag in the game, and I don't know why. Is there?
Yeah, if you go look around, like there's, it's that kind of like a Douglas Adams joke, the way wasn't that the Douglas Adams thingy at that special hell for hairdressers or something like that?
Was it hairdressers or something else? I can't remember now. It's been a long time since I read that book. And oh fuck. I know I maybe the being like don't all barber shops look the same. I think that could have been like a play on Douglas Adams, but like this game doesn't seem to be the right setting for that sort of joke. It seems like it should be more of a sexual
Douglas
reference.
Yeah, he had like the 3 arcs, A, B, and C, and B was for the one for all the useless people. And it was basically filled with all the middlemen, like telephone sanitizers, account executives, and hairdressers.
Oh, that's bad. But yeah, I mean, do you think this is your favourite plague, Neil? I mean, you were around for the Black Plague, weren't you? As far as I know.
Fuck you. No, but I'm telling you one thing now. I'm like, people have been loving it. This, people have been cracking the joke that climate change needs to buy the coronavirus's PR team.
Yeah,
because it's deadly. There's no traffic, no nothing. It's been awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
Although granted, like I'm not suffering from a like. Granted, I have lost my job, but then I'm pretty much okay.
Yeah.
So I'm in a quite rarefied position. So you're still going to work, aren't you?
Yeah, for the time being, and then they'll decide what the fuck to do with us. Which, by the time this gets out, they will have decided, and I probably will be sent off to fucking Cambodia on like a Viet Cong helicopter, just to help out with the rescue efforts.
Yeah, if they try and chain you to a bed over a vat of hydrofluoric acid that's coloured pink for some weird reason.
Yeah, well, it's mostly for garnish at this rate, really. Yeah, I'll know what the crack is. It's yeah, it's. I was kind of reading something there that apparently climate change experts were saying like, oh yeah, you know this lockdown. Yeah, if you want to save the planet, we'll have to do this for 2 years straight in order to get the planet to survive. And everyone was going,
Yeah.
you know, that it sounds like a bad idea on paper, but I can finally write that book I always wanted to do.
Bollocks.
Yeah.
Although I will admit, like, social media has been like just the dumbest it's ever been.
In fairness, it's always been a mirror for us, so it just proves how thick we are as a species.
Yeah, it really, really is.
Yeah. And now we can get back on with the rest of the game. We don't have to do that shit ever again. So, the restaurant is our first port of call, and basically the way this game works is we need basically one item from this section, and then something from the guest room, and then something from the hairdressers, and we all put all together to proceed in the game. So that's the way this works. I'll probably cut this out. I don't know why I stopped here. And there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have to wait until we can be served. So in order to do that, so we sit in our happy little seat, and you might be thinking, okay, maybe just like, maybe maybe one or two tables gets attended to. No, all 5 tables are going to be sat at first before we can get our little spot in this fucking restaurant.
Jesus Christ.
So watch as the exact same animation happens 5 times. Because if Sierra had one great skill, it was repetition.
Because that's what hell is.
That's what fucking hell is, man. So this is Mr. and Mrs. Rich. Like, I get it's a joke. The joke is that Larry has to wait because he's, a dork. But sure, speed it up, lads, is all I'm saying. Like, just fucking wrap it up, like. So now we have the famous family that look remarkably like the rich family, would you believe? Like, maybe it's just me, but I actually kind of welcome if Sierra had programmed a bad game. The game is actually programmed fairly well, fairly adequately. It's just now, at this stage, decided to be a prick. Like, I hate that part. It's just like, pick a side. Either be incompetent or be terrible. Just choose. Like, I can't deal with this kind of, like, this weird balance of both.
Mr. and Mrs. Gates.
Yeah, Gates.
Fuck's sake.
And again, this is only table 3 of 5. This has to happen 2 more times.
It's the exact same models for all the fucking characters. They've
Yeah.
not even changed them up.
No, that's also part of the joke.
Oh, for
That
fuck's
all
sake.
rich white people look the same, I guess. So you might be shocked to hear that I also went for a toilet break during this. Like I didn't need to, I just did. Like it was, I was fresh out, but I just thought I'd check. Like like some games that are paced poorly, right? May like deliberately grind to a halt in the middle of it. Have you ever seen a game that deliberately grinds it up through to a halt during its own game? Like I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's weird seeing a game that it's part of it where it throws like, oh, Mr. and Mrs. Williams, of course they'd put themselves in. Yeah, it's weird
Not
seeing
for,
a game where it's part of the mechanics to throw a spanner into its own works.
not even that, but like, but not even that. But one of the mechanics in the game is to wait, is to watch the game like play itself essentially, and you're just there, kind of like just observing the whole thing, absorbing the atmosphere and immersing yourself in the game. Now it's our turn, and there's the first gay joke of the game.
Mm-hmm.
If I walked away, I'd use talcum powder. Du-du-du-du-du.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That apparently makes us a creep. Apparently he's right by the toilet. But here's the thing: we don't even have to eat here. All we want is the knife on the cheese plate, and then we
Oh,
leave.
no way.
Yeah, this is it. We're only there for one item. We have to wait for all that time. And that's it. Move on.
Fuck off.
Move on to the next section. Would you agree with me, Neil, in saying that is terrible?
It's awful. This whole thing has been just basically terrible.
Yeah.
Like, at least in the last games with the space quests and the leisure suit, the other leisure suit. Fuck, I can't even talk.
Yeah.
With the other fucking leisure suit Larry game, there was actually points where it was good.
There was actually some well-timed comedy and some gameplay.
But this is terrible. Like, there's nothing here.
I genuinely think that this is the start of their hubris, where people are going, where they're thinking, oh, people will buy the game to see our cool animation. It's like,
Like, cool.
yeah, like look at that woman walking. Look at the definition on the calves, people. The calves. Calves of Jericho.
Horizontal surface consistency. Oh, fuck off.
So I don't know why they made us here. I think she might have been a trap as well.
Oh, yeah, if you talk to the maid.
She fucking like cut your throat or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and did you see that joke there that they made?
Yeah, yeah. They even put in the drum fill.
Yes.
Fucking
Because
lame.
it's funny. It's really, really funny. Like I really can't stress enough how hilarious this game is. The soap, by the way, is right beside me. I just want to point out. Because I wasn't looking at it, it wouldn't take. That's how bad this game is getting. Well, now you have to look at the item you want before you can take it. So now we move on to stage 3, the hairdressers. Like I really hope they were so happy with this screen, because this is the one we see the most in the game. Like this is our standard. This is the mean of the game.
It's awful.
Oh look, it's a head job. It's a barber with 6 tits in it. Ah, you see, he's an ethnic hairdresser. You know, you can tell from the skin tone. Okay, so now he's going to wash our head with liquid laundry detergent. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, hey, look at that. We've got a full head of hair. That's nice. Always helps.
Fucking hell. And and now we look like Tommy Wiseau. Oh, well,
No.
before the hair color, before the hair change.
Yes, now we've gone into full Triple H mode.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. I didn't realise we...
Kicks the barber in the nuts now and drops a pedigree on him.
And spits water everywhere. Fucking Lemmy just follows him everywhere going... But he forgets the lyrics of his own fucking song.
Hey man, when you've taken as many drugs and drank as much Jack as that man has, you can do whatever the fuck.
This is
we're
true.
Back to being a putz now. How the fuck? What's the ranking system on this?
I honestly don't know. I don't know if it's like if it's a bonus thing where you have to hit on as many women as you can, and that's where the rank comes into it. But even then, when you get like maximum points, you like hero, sex beast, or whatever it is. Like it doesn't make sense. Like I don't get it. Is it like a hidden little thing where like you can get maximum points, but you also have to have a certain rank? I don't know. Okay, so there's a bikini bottom that we supposed to take off. That was from the not KGB spy. But the gas thing is that we can't see it on screen. We had to rely on the box text to tell us where it was.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Where it says it was near where the woman was resting last time we were here. So Neil, there's a grand puzzle coming up, and I want to see, can you figure out what it is? We have luscious blonde hair. We're looking for a bikini bottom. Can you guess what we're going to do next?
We're gonna put them on and pretend to be a woman.
Is the correct answer.
Oh, fuck off.
From the main beach we're at, right? I haven't seen it here, but if you go east to that beach, there are KGB spies basically sunbathing. And if we try and walk past, we get shot, cut at, and set on fire, or whatever else happens to us. So in order to get past there, we have to cross-dress, and be a very convincing cross-dresser at that, or else we get spotted and killed.
Oh, we're now a minion again.
Indeed. So we have our bikini bottom. We got the bikini top from the cruise ship. So if you didn't pick that up in the swimming pool, you die at this point.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, how about that? Another one of these clever Sierra Dick moves that we've come to know and love. And here's the beautiful part. You can't even like fast travel to the hotel room. So even with the shortcut system where you say leave, you have to go to the restaurant first, then the guest room, then the hairdresser. It works on it still works on a
through
rotation.
This again.
Yeah. But because now you can say because now you can say leave, it automatically does it after an animation, which is great. Although now that I've noticed it back at the edit, even the first few times we were doing it, it was doing it in shorter animation. So the more you were doing it, the quicker it was getting you to your destination.
That's still pretty fucking terrible.
That's still pretty bad because it's like 10 fucking rounds of like motion. It's like just 3 will do, lads. Get on with it, like. Like surely one of you can draw a map. So now, there you have it. Larry's in a bikini.
No way.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, we're now a jerk. New rank. We are now a jerk.
I love as well that because we were a bore while we were cross-dressing, which is just an insult, if anything. But wait, Neil, our quest to become a woman is not yet over. Because we may be able to walk the beach, but something is still going to tell people that we are in disguise. Yes,
Body
we're
hair,
going to get waxed. Because again, all of this is absolutely hilarious, as I'm sure you were about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, look at you trapped in the chair, unable to move for fear of compensation, I guess.
Jesus.
Yeah, quite literally body waxing. Apparently they use candy wax for or candle wax for this sort of thing in Polynesia. Larry is now a cat for some time. Some fantastic banter between ourselves and our third barber of the game.
Hashtag banter.
Hashtag barber banter. Like, again, if anyone can understand why there's so many hairdressers in the game, please tell me. Is it a gay joke? Just fucking explain it to me. Like, I don't understand at this point. None of it makes sense. But in the meantime, we can continue on with the rest of the game. And we can now get past the beach of spies. I love what it says. It say you're getting it says, yeah, you're getting faster at this. It's like, you're physically not. Sorry, that was me trying to check if the avatar changed if we were in drag, but it doesn't. The game wasn't that smart. And here you go. This is our beach of spies. In fact, this is the male beach, as we found out from the text.
Ah, the beach filled
with filthy, dirty men. Apparently, he has an accent if we walk across the beach normally.
Oh, right. Oh, we're now dorks. The rank has changed to dork.
Not anymore.
We're now Nimrods.
Oh,
fuck off.
Oh, look what we have here.
Fuck off.
Every single game. They do this every single time. Prove me wrong. Am I wrong with that? No, I'm not. Clearly. Everyone agrees with me.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So here's the gas thing here, right? This is when Sierra is taking the piss out of themselves here, because you can't die here.
Oh.
You'll save yourself every single time you nearly fall off the cliff. So this is them listening to their players, I guess, and being self-aware with how shit their game design is. So they put in this section that looks horrendous on paper, but in actuality is fine. But as you notice, you keep getting a point every time you nearly fall over. Like, look at that. There's literally just a line that you have to follow. Like an actual, like a straight, like, paint tool pencil of ledge for you to walk on. Now imagine if they did intend for you to die on this section.
Nah, that'd be atrocious.
Right?
I liked what you said earlier there. It's like, oh, this is Sierra listening to their fans. If they were listening to their fans, they wouldn't be putting stupid sections like this in to begin with.
Exactly, yeah. It wouldn't have become a thing. So pause for effect there.
But again, like, we don't know that the KGB are even after us.
No.
So, like, none of this makes any sense.
No, it does not.
Oh, they deducted all the points.
Yeah, they took them away, yeah.
Oh, what a dick move.
No, wait. Here's the dick move. Watch this. We're at the airport, okay? We're still in disguise. So we can't change back into our leisure suits, and the moment we try and walk into the airport, the the army man arrests us for being a nonce. And I don't know if you noticed, Neil, but I saved there. Which means I can't leave to change back into my leisure suit. So which means I soft lock myself. Yeah, that happened. Isn't this fun? Isn't that fun? All of that was fun. Okay, so I cut back to where I was. So in that little text there where you said you're going to rest for a while in the parking lot, that's when you have to change in. That's where you change your clothes. At that one section, you have to follow the cliff face, and then those few seconds where you get like a change in the box text, that's when you change into your leisure suit. And you know you're doing well because these two weirdos appear.
These two Hare Krishnas, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. And you'd be shocked to hear they're also KGB spies. So you have to offer them some sort of token of beauty and love. But this is a death scene. Where we get interrogated by a prune, it seems.
Looks like Red Skull from the fucking Avengers.
I was thinking Skullface from the Phantom Pain, because he's got the hat as well. Like, I'm going to destroy the English language because my plot points have gone really dumb. So yes, another exciting death scene for all of you.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Like I said, I spent my weekend playing this, Neil. Just want to point that out. I spent.
I'd rather catch the coronavirus, to be perfectly honest with you.
I spent the Sabbath fucking playing this. Like, I could have gone to fucking church. I could have been volunteering. I could have been climbing a mountain. But no, I had to play I played a fucking Sierra game for our entertainment. Don't say I ever sacrifice anything for this channel. Literal blood, sweat, and tears going into this playthrough, lads.
Very literal blood. As in I'm vomiting it right now.
Exactly. Like, I know they're doing the bonus point thing as a joke, but I wonder, like, is it actually possible to get to 501? Or at some point they just go, no, you died, you're taking the piss.
Yeah, well, they'll take them all off you anyway.
This is the thing. I'm trying to see, like, the score would be like 501 of 500. You know, that kind of way. Mm. But that means you'd have to, like, fall over 250 times, which is certainly a challenge. But I don't know if that's the case. And we're back to normal. So, in order to get past the Hare Krishnas, we have to give them a flower.
No.
Yeah.
So we defuse KGB agents with a flower.
Yes. Because apparently, even though they're KGB agents, they still have to be in character. Apparently. But look at this though. You have to, like, get close to them, but not too close, so they recognize you.
Fucking hell.
And they're called the business.
KG business. You can fuck.
Yeah, not even that, right? Like, they're still KGB agents, but you just confuse them enough for them to let you past. Fucking answers on a postcard, please. So now we're finally in the airport for the next part of the game. And all those generic white vans. Oh look, hey, it's a barbershop. Man, that's convenient.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah. Fourth one of the game, lads. And look what they've done. They've just recycled the protagonist of King's Quest 4 as the fourth barber. I just... It's impressive. It's impressive to be that shite.
Is that actually a one from King's Quest 4?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's the same character model.
Alright.
But now our hair is back to normal. Bald spot included. Apparently we had to get our hair fixed like that, or else we would be detained because we wouldn't look like our passport. And we also get some hairspray, which is crucial. We'll need that for future. So now that we're back to normal, it's time to get on with getting off this stupid island. You know, because it's not as if like the plot is here or something that we need. Now, of course, the problem is that the queue is too long for us to actually get an airplane ticket, so we have to find a way to get rid of that queue. But we have to go through the rigmarole first of checking in, getting our luggage and all this sort of stuff. So observe as we talk to Mr. T about getting our customs inspection. So we could get chatting away to him.
Who says that? No customs agents ever said that's a remarkable likeness.
Remarkable likeness. And what wonderful paper you have. Like, is that 90 grams per decimeter? Oh my goodness. I've never seen this fine paper in years. This is something I'll have to tell the grandkids about. So yes, we get a check of our items. Do we get anything confiscated? I love that. He lets us through. Oh, that's brilliant. We basically make a pinky promise that that we don't use the knife on the plane, and then we bribe him 100 quid. Yeah,
a pinky promise not to stab anybody.
Not to stab anyone or the plane, for that matter. Because, to be fair, Neil, this is the time before plane terrorism. Like, though there were a time where air travel was apparently safe, where this sort of stuff would go unchecked. But here we are. Through, by the way, as I couldn't figure out where the gate was, so I reset myself by accident and have to do this all again. The gate is the little blue one in the bottom right corner, which I thought was automatic. Yeah. So I'm thinking at this rate, oh, that's what it is. So hopefully it opens automatically. But no, the game tells me, oh, you have to talk to the customs guard because we forgot you did that. This is what we call programming. Oh, I hate this game sometimes.
Hang on. You're saying there was no air terrorism. This game was released in 1988.
Yeah.
So that's the same year as the Lockerbie bombing.
Is it? Fucking hell, I didn't know that. Oh, wow. Okay, so shockingly, Neil, that was a little bit before my time. So I didn't know that. So yeah, that proves it then. SierraQuest were clearly tone deaf in making this game.
And also there was the Iraqi Airways flight hijack in 86 where they actually got a hand grenade on board.
Jesus. Okay, so that's completely tone deaf then. If anything, this is slagging off here. That incident. I mean, this level of tone deafness means that I think we can officially cancel Sierra. Am I right in saying that? I have to check. Yeah, we can cancel Sierra now. Fantastic. That's good. I'm kind of waiting for a situation like this.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So you have a security guard for the baggage area. We will take advantage of this shortly. Tune in next week to find out. So this is the restaurant area that we're going to get ourselves a little bit to eat, because we haven't eaten yet in the game so far. We've been on such a whirlwind adventure that all we've had in the last 2 weeks is one fish.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we were fishing on board the life raft.
Yeah. We decided that saltwater fish was more nutritious than a spinach dip, which overall seemed to be a good idea.
So we just buy a parachute.
Yeah, it's supposed to be flight insurance, and they gave us a parachute instead. which is a joke, I guess.
We're now
in
a
some
hoser.
cultures. We've turned Canadian for the time being.
You fucking hoser.
Okay, so we're getting blue patty, which is nice. Or pate if you're French.
or if you pronounce words correctly.
Indeed. Observe as we wait. We have to wait for the woman to come back with our food. Yep, there she is. That pate really takes a long time to cook, eh?
Hang on, why is they serving it on a plate? Where the fuck am I going to eat it?
Well, good question. So we finally eat our food and... oh dear. The reason is that there is a bobbing pin in the... there's a hairpin in the patty. And you choke to death.
No.
I shit you not.
Fuck.
There's a hairpin in the food that chokes us to death. And the reason we order food in the first place is to get the hairpin.
How do you choke on a fucking hairpin?
I don't know.
They're fucking... like, alright, then it's a piece of metal, like a long piece of metal.
Yeah.
Well, there's no way you could choke. There's no way it could block an airway.
Oh, I don't know. This game is a cruel bastard. Like, I wouldn't like keep tabs on it in that sense, because it's just been a bollocks.
Like, even if it went down completely sideways, it would absolutely suck. Our low life now. It would absolutely suck, but you would not choke to death on it.
No, I shouldn't think so. No. And then, by the way, there's actually no way of knowing that there's got to be something in the food when you're doing this.
Unless you have to die first.
You have to die first, or else you somehow like have this magnificent moon logic that you see the woman like rustle her hair and thinking, she might like upset one of her pins and it falls in the food. Because that's possible. The moral of the story is fuck Sierra. And yes, indeed, we do have to wait ad nauseum for this food that we're not even going to eat because we just want the pin. And you know it's there, apparently, even though if you look at the food, it goes, this looks nice. Outstanding, lads. Outstanding.
Nice little graphic over there scratching her ass.
I mean, I guess is that supposed to be your clue that she's unhygienic? But even then,
there, look, she's doing it again.
Yeah, see, nice. It's good that the waitress gets some character in this, you know. Oh, look at this scenic shot. That serves no purpose.
Look at what we can do in MS Paint.
Yes. I like to think, like, in there, like, when whoever's making this has, like, Phil Collins playing in the background during this. Like, it's a build-up to the drum solo in The Air Tonight. And that's when he started drawing this. It's like, yes, this is the perfect music for this. I don't know what use it has, but it's perfect. Oh, wait, no, it's a joke. The thought... your mind wanders and your head just floats around the screen for a minute.
I know, I got that. I just had to resist the urge to bash my own head in using this cup.
Their sense of humor is certainly a flavor. I don't know what flavor it is, but it feels like it's something that I'd be intolerant to.
It's a real shit flavor.
Yeah, it's a durian flavor.
I tell you what a perfect choice for a long, boring flight is. This fucking game.
Yeah.
Oh, we're now a bore.
Yes, we were a bore when we started cross-dressing, and now we've reverted back to the rank.
Weren't we a nerd when we were cross-dressing?
We were a nerd. We were a geek when we finished cross-dressing. When we had got the full Monty, as it were. But when we were half and half. We were a bore, which I think is that is an adequate description. I think, isn't it?
I reckon so. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, that was the boarding area, by the way. But we didn't need to go there yet. We just need to get a pamphlet for reasons you will understand soon. So I suppose this is a nice time to explain the next puzzle we have. We need to try and get an airplane ticket, but as you noticed, the queues were quite long at the start. So what we have to do is we have to pick up some luggage. In fact, there's one set of luggage here, as you'll see from the X-ray machine, that has a bomb in it. And you use that luggage to clear the queue. That is legitimately what happens next.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's a cat in it.
That's a cat, yeah. The cat is just wrapped up, smothered to death. Another example of bad taxidermy in a Banana Republic.
They do morning stars.
Yeah, morning stars, yeah. Like, I think that's supposed to be the idea. Like, I think there was like knives last time, and it just keeps going until you see something that like looks like a bomb.
Fucking machine gun.
In a guitar case, though, because it's a reference. You understand? You know how like Sierra are really good at movie references.
Yeah, they're really cool.
They're really down with the kids by doing movie references from 10 years ago. Really hip.
Also, I don't think anybody, the level designers, have even seen an airport.
No, I think that's entirely possible as well. I mean, I think it's also possible that the creators never went outside in their lives. It also sometimes says subliminal message without actually saying what the subliminal message is.
This is still part of the game, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. We're supposed to get a bomb. Still waiting for a bomb to come up. Still waiting for the bomb to come up. I don't know if this is in sequence or it's random, but I'm fairly sure like it's like the 7th or 8th. Ah, there it is now. There's the bomb. You know because it's in camouflaged.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And you have to take it at the right time, or else you missed it. You're forced. A bomb. So now, the comedic stylings of IRA man Larry Laffer. It's actually quite tense, Neil. I don't know if you can hear the ticking.
Yeah, that's run through an airport screaming, "I've got a bomb!"
I actually kind of like that joke. It's like, I've got a bomb. Okay, have a nice day. And you see nobody flinches because it's a bomb. Maybe it's like commonplace. Oh, Jesus, look at that. I forgot about the wall of text.
Fucking hell.
Fame and recognition will surely follow. I'll be invited to the White House, where I'll be acclaimed a national treasure. Shortly thereafter, I'll write a titillating, best-selling autobiography in which I'll reveal everything, guaranteeing appearances on Donahue and Carson in a 7-figure movie deal. Signed over by lunch process, Spagos, in spite of the protestations of my agent and the attorneys. Or then again, maybe not. Just to confirm that, by the way, I wasn't in control for any of that section. Once we had picked up the bomb and the explosion, I was not in control of any of that. The game played itself again. But look, our suit is ruined again.
A little firecracker, the fucking boom filled the screen.
The main thing is that it didn't ruin our nice suit. That's the moral of the story. Okay, so they have one seat left on the next flight. We don't know where we're going, but we're going. All we have to know is that we have to leave. Again, there is no indication for us that we're under attack or being chased by mysterious men in overcoats. We just are. You just have to take our word for that.
Yeah, the little joke there is like, if you've on no seats, where were all these people queuing for? And it's like, oh no, they're queuing for keys to the restaurant.
It's like, and the applause from the crowd was deafening. I mean, I guess this is a joke.
But if you're bringing a laptop computer on board, this is 1988.
I know. They mean like a PC-88, like something fucking massive, like
3.5 or 5.25 inch floppy disk. Oh, that brings me back.
I thought you'd get a kick out of that. And yeah, we can finally get our flight after all of that waiting.
And we are now nerds.
Yes.
Again. Oh, you have to go through all this again now, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I have to show the passport to Mr. T or else he won't let us in.
This is terrible.
Yeah, it is absolutely terrible. So, now we finally get to board our flight. But you know that cutscene where we got the close-up of Larry's arse waiting up the terminal? Yeah, we get that again.
For fuck's sake.
Yep, it's the exact same one where our mind wanders around the screen.
What did we need that pamphlet for?
The pamphlet is for when we're on the flight.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yep. Apparently, the walkthrough says to get it beforehand because you are actually on a time limit once you get your ticket.
Yeah, he said like it was there in a minute.
Yeah. A very fucking long minute if this cutscene has anything to do with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't understand why would you you do the joke the first time, but why do the second time? So yes, we now finally get to board our flight and move on to the next section of the game. And I think the dog in the background trying to kill the ball still summarizes my emotions on the whole thing.
Pretty much.
And just our look as well, by the way.
Dweebs now.
We're dweebs, yeah. Her best plastic smile.
Mile High Club.
Funny joke. So we try and bribe the air hostess. Ugh. Fantastic. So we're not in first class, unfortunately. This is where the real rich people have their flight, and we sit in this. Who knew that copy and pasting would be such a overused tool in Sierra?
Control C, Control V.
Except for the one guy we're sitting beside, who's apparently Donald Trump. You know, I'm only sitting here because I want to be with the real people who listen to me, and they all love me. This plane is the best plane. Love planes. Love all planes.
Flight 1.
Flight 1. Best plane because 1 is my number.
A bit of airline. We'll all be dead.
If you look over to the left side of the plane, you'll see the burning remnants of the right side of the ring.
Lately, those practical jokers have switched out the oxygen for nitrous oxide.
This is the one line I actually found funny. Are there any questions she says when leaving? Because you might just go, are there any questions? And away we go. So, at this point then, now again, there's no way of knowing this at the time, but now you have to get off the plane. Like, the game has been arrive in Los Angeles, escape from Los Angeles, get on a cruise, escape from a cruise, go to island, escape from island, go to plane, escape from plane, and then the final level. Like, it's a fucking head melt. Like, why are you constantly trying to leave everything? Is it social awkwardness? Is it just the desire to have a game that you can't write anything properly? It's just awful. Anyway, so the 2 points of this game, the 2 points of this area is that the guy that's sitting beside us is going to keep constantly talking to us. But the best way to do it is if we give him the pamphlet, that will solve that. Which we will do momentarily. I think I'm trying to figure out what to do here first. So you also have to try and dodge all the trolleys here, or else you can't move to the rest of the plane.
You die.
No, you don't die. You don't die. You're just in the way, basically. So, I think... Oh, that's what it is, yeah. It's one of these really annoying things where, okay. Every time you try and get up... Oh, look, his name is Ken. That's convenient. When you try and get up, then the drinks trolleys arrive in, and you can't move. But for some reason, if you give the guy the pamphlet, the trolleys don't appear. Because that's gameplay. I don't understand anything. I don't understand anything anymore. So we have a little wander around the plane, as you do. Now I think at this point, I think I was looking for a sickness bag, but I can't remember where I was supposed to get it. So at this point, I thought I had missed my chance, but it is on the plane. It just takes me a couple of minutes to realize. And in fact, when I was recording this initially, I thought it was only in the airport, so I had restarted unnecessarily to get the sick bag.
All right.
Yeah. So, have no fear though. This will be fixed momentarily in the footage you're seeing. But the another dick move is, you remember the start of the game when there was $1 in a place in a part of the area we can't see?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do this again in this plane, right where we're supposed to be positioned. But this was so finicky and like annoying that I couldn't get it the first time around. So again, I thought there was an issue where I had to get the sick bag first before I completed this part of the game, and so restarted unnecessarily. But no, the game was just being an arsehole, like it always has been. So enjoy as I suffer for a couple of minutes unnecessarily. I do at least like the joke about the smoking area, where it's just so thick. It is just like a massive fog.
Mm-hmm.
That is at least some form of humor.
Really?
No. It's an effort, I guess, but again, I don't want to give these guys too much credit, or else it just goes to their fucking head, you know?
Or back to being a hoser as well.
Yeah. A fate worse than death, I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, now we're alive again. So this is the point where I'm after playing through the airport level again, and now finally realizing where the bag is. There it is. It was in our seat all along. Then we can give the second Ken of the game a pamphlet to make him shut up, which means that the drinks trolleys don't appear and we can proceed in the game. Saints be praised.
Saints be praised.
Saints be praised. Again, I just want to remind you that we tried everything to get on this plane and now want to get off it. And the way to get off it is that there is a door on the back end of the plane that we can't see, and you have to be in the position where you can't see Larry either. It is like right in the far corner of the plane, where like there's no even indication that the door is there. So you have to basically fiddle about in the dark for a bit until you get it right, and then you fucking get it. Like, this is me just generally trying to find where I'm supposed to go, but it is just in that corner. But it is like you literally have to be in the corner to get it.
But you can't see the corner.
But you can't you can't see the corner. You don't have any point of reference even. Like, it would help if they even drew a door on that side, but no, it's like literally just there. See?
Jesus Christ.
I know, fucking terrible. So you think you're just trapped on this plane? Like, I can only assume that you have to get off it at a certain point, or else, like, when you land, you get shot to death. There's the door, welded it, like fucking
hell.
welded in. Sucked out, unfortunately.
Rank dim bulb. Oh yeah, well we just opened the door on a plane, so yeah, there's that.
Yeah, that'll do it. Maybe it's keeping track of our like sexual like activity during the game, and that's where we get the ranks from. One can only assume. Because right now I still have no idea what the fuck it means by rank. And of course, you do have to pull the parachute. If you don't, you will die.
Yeah.
Say, Neil, is that a volcano looking familiar in any way?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, see, it wouldn't do if we actually played the game properly and didn't fall for the two seductresses.
Yes, it's true. But if we had ambushed them, would have been different.
Again, like, none of this makes any sense if you don't die.
Exactly. This is the thing. Like we know what's going on, but the character doesn't. And even then, we the player are still bluffing our way through. Don't worry, Larry is still somehow alive. He's still alive, just heavily concussed. Oh, that's handy. We destroyed the microfilm. So just by landing in the jungle, we've saved the day. And again, I just want to confirm the fact that Larry doesn't even know he's carrying the microfilm.
Yeah.
But he saved the day, so that's all that matters. So now it's time for us to escape from the jungle. So you'll be shocked to hear that there are some hazards in the jungle, including a swarm of killer bees.
I would be shocked.
Yes.
What the fuck's going on?
The killer bees have sashayed us away.
Alright, so we haven't been stung by the killer bees. They've actually kidnapped us.
Yes, they've bee-napped us.
Fuck off.
My thoughts exactly. I do like as well that they literally... I'm going to sound terrible with this, but they literally just had a musical sting for a whole, like, a flock of bees, I guess. A swarm of bees. I fucking hated that. It was like, good idea. You have to get closer to it. Hate this game. Just, I want to be clear, Neil. You were meant to play this. Just want to say it for the record. If it wasn't for the pandemic, you would have had to suffer through this.
And for that reason alone, the pandemic was totally worth it.
I mean, it wasn't, but still.
Nope, it totally fucking was. It
Neil,
dodged me having to play this pile of absolute fucking garbage.
But Neil, you lost your job.
Worth it.
Oh look, now it's snake time. Look at it go. Another threat of the jungle. Yep, it swallows us whole. Don't even have a chance to retort, by the way. It just eats us straight away. But now we have to find some way of preventing it eating us, because apparently we're not revolting enough for an anaconda to choke on us.
So what have we got in our thing? Oh, we've got that oil shit, don't we?
We do. We also have a stick.
Oh, right. Usually thinking, oh, make yourself taste bad. Nah, we'll just hit it with a stick.
No. Here's what we do. Check this. This is relatively clever. In terms of, like, Sierra puzzles.
That's not a high bar, man.
No, it's not. So, at that point when he's about to wrap underneath you, right? You will do this. No? Have I fucked this one up? Okay, I fucked that one up. Okay, fair enough. Okay, alright.
At this point, you will do this. Restore your save game because you fucked.
The way to beat the anaconda is to save scum. This was established in the official Sierra walkthrough. Yes, so you put the stick in your mouth, basically.
Why?
Observe. This works, by the way. If you ever find yourself in the jungle. So you put the stick in your mouth, but because it's in your mouth, I guess it means you can get it straight away, as opposed to just like rustle in your pocket for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we didn't necessarily kill the anaconda, we just embarrassed it. And it went away. And that's another hazard done. Oh look, a lemur. It was important to pay attention to him there. Do you know what's coming up next?
A lemur.
No. Quicksand.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes. And it's a very thin path we have to follow, or else you die of
Oh my
quicksand.
god.
So, Neil, I think I'll let you enjoy this part. I'll just pop out for a moment. I'll be with you in a moment.
Alright, then you go fucking do that, because,
Yeah, I will.
fine.
I will. Okay, just you just hold the fort down. Okay, trust me on this one.
This shit usually happens with our records. Uh, we get stuck somewhere, and as we're trying to puzzle it out, Jonathan gets to a fight with his dog, and then the two of them go at it for about 10 minutes, and the record is completely useless because it's just nothing but scratches, cursing, and barking. And then we just chuck the dog out the window. Fun times. You know, I wasn't actually really lying earlier on when I said that that I'd rather lose my job in a global pandemic than play this piece of fucking shit game. I mean, what kind of QA did this go through? I suppose with one guy doing literally everything, something was going to get missed. But what's missed is the fact that our character doesn't actually have a clue what he's doing. Like, there's no reason for him to be doing any of this. He had no idea he even had the microfilm to begin with. This is ludicrous.
Sorry about that. Don't you just love it when the dog has separation anxiety? Swear to God, I close the door to have a piss, and she goes ape shit. You fuck off, will you? Fucking head case all day. Anyway, so what did I miss, Neil? Just my constant.
You've literally
death.
just started. You were just basically dying constantly until you've realised that the highlighted part of the sand is actually the path
Yes,
you're meant to follow.
That is correct.
Yay!
Rahoo, rahoo. So you might have thought that was the most annoying part of the game, or of the jungle so far, but you would be wrong. This is the most annoying part of the jungle, because at this point we're supposed to. Okay, actually, this is kind of funny. That's good.
Jesus Christ.
That was my favorite death so far. We walked into Piranha Pool. Anyway, so what you have to do here is you have to swing off a vine, but you don't. It doesn't tell you which vine to swing off. There's so many in view that you don't know which one to start off with.
And the instant you go into the water, you're dead.
You're dead. Yeah, exactly. So it's like this weird combination of like the land you're looking for is so narrow and small, and you don't even know what you're aiming for as well. So this takes several attempts to get right. So like, look how like tetchy I'm being, how sensitive I'm being with it.
Will there not be that one over to the right?
Well, this is what I find out to be the case. Yes, it was the fact that like, yeah, I could see what the idea was. It's going from like vine to vine to vine. That was the puzzle, or at least that's the action sequence. But I didn't know which one's the starting off point. And even then, when I do look for that like far vine there, it doesn't register the first time. So I'm thinking, oh, it can't be that then. It must be the one before it. But no. I'm there looking like a complete twat for 5 minutes, trying to swing off the first vine. So I think I get it right here, maybe? No, see, this is it. It tells you you're not close enough, and then
Jesus.
you die. Yeah. The fun we have, eh?
Yeah.
It's so bad. This one was very, very annoying. Because also you have to be facing the vine as well, or else it won't register. That's the one thing I also started to note in this game, was that now you have to be looking at the right one. And yes, it's fair to say I do very much feel like a dork at the moment. I think this is hell. I think this is hell. Like, not only did I have to play through this, but now I'm watching it back. At least now I've established which vine it is. I can now prepare myself for this horrendous puzzle. Nope, never mind. Okay, here we go. So you just have to repeat swing vine all the way up until you cross the other side. And perhaps the most furious of saves so far this session.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that's the one thing they've been listening to our fans about with all the fuck off Sierra. Oh yeah, we've achieved the rank of cretin.
Not anymore. Again, please explain to me what the ranks mean. Yeah. The rank system is completely lost on me though. Oh, hello.
Oh, now we've got a mermaid. Because that... Oh, is that no, it's not a mermaid.
No, she's just topless, Neil. I know what you're thinking though. I mean, the two of them are very similar, but she does have legs, as we'll find out.
Ah, alright.
But shockingly, it's the woman from our dreams. The one that we've been waiting for. Who knew that it would only take us the second game for Larry to find true love? And she likes us too because she smells money. She's a native woman, she does nothing else.
Oh, but of money.
Yes. Oh look, fireworks as well. The whole island's happy for us. Aww. And they all lived happily ever after. But not really. There's still more to come, lads.
Non-tonight island.
Okay, so it's now at this point, 2.5 hours into the game, that Larry finds out what the plot is from the love of her from the love of his life.
Oh my god!
Yes, genuinely. I wish.
So all the women on the island are saving themselves before marriage. Now he has to marry her.
Yes.
And now we have to go through the marriage procession. Like,
well, that's one. That is one thing. But wait, there's more. Something mysterious has happened. Some sort of villain has has enslaved women, made them put on clothes of all things. Do you know what? If you want to maybe skip.
He prevented by people from completing a mega book deal with a large multinational hotel conglomerate.
Oh, eyes on the prize, lads. That's all we'll say.
Even though we women would continue to work our normal 16-hour days in the taro patches.
The taro patches. Oh. They have to harvest those cards like no tomorrow.
Fucking hell.
So yes, now we have the plot. We've stumbled upon the whole crux of the story. We can get married if we defeat Dr. fucking No Nookie.
Whom, up until now, we've not even known has existed.
Yes, exactly. Not one bit. This is all now news to us. So yes, you can sit back here, by the way, Neil. This is another 10-minute cutscene.
Fucking hell.
There's been little to... Whatever gameplay has been in this game has been terrible. And the rest of it, it's just... It's getting us absorbed into the story instead. I can't tell if that's good or not.
Let's go meet Daddy.
Indeed. Wow.
All of the villagers gathered for this occasion. How are they gathered? You only just met her.
They could tell.
Fucking word travels fast.
I think the jungle is just naturally echoey, so they heard the whole like rate of exposition.
Does that guy have a fucking motorbike?
No, that's Kenny Wow Wow. Can you tell who he was based on?
No.
Yeah. This is the third time they reference Kenneth Williams in this game.
But no, like the kid there, just up and to the right.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, he's on a bicycle. Yeah, he is.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's right. The sacred PC.
Oh my god.
Look, there's drums. Sorry, drum. Yep, there it is. The sacred PC.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, this is excruciating, isn't it?
Prove your manhood by becoming its master.
Yes.
Write a short program.
Any good adventurer can do that.
As long as it's an assembly language. Oh, holy shit, man.
Is this not the most cringy thing so far in this game? Like we've been like whipped to death by a fucking BDSM MILF, and somehow this is worse.
Is the least significant bite first? Oh, that's the reason for the bike.
Yeah.
It's the power of the PC.
And Larry just like programs something.
Like I'm really sure delving me back. It's really delving me back to my electronics fucking. All ready for quality assurance. Yeah, well, this fucking game wasn't.
Do you have a name for this product?
This is quite possibly Unix, of course. Oh my god. This is quite possibly the nerdiest part of any game I've ever fucking.
It's like that.
This is unbelievable.
It's for no aid of it either. Like, there's no reason for this to be. This is just to pop the lads. Like, this is it. Like, this is what happens if we ever made a game. We just like resorted to like in jokes where we slag off maybe fucking Aiden for 10 minutes, and like nobody's even heard of him. Like, it's just yeah, this prick. Oh yeah. You know, like it doesn't work. It's not funny. No one's laughing. No one finds this entertaining in any way. And anyone who does is fucking lying to themselves. So yes, somehow on this tropical island there's a massive glacier of ice underneath a volcano. Oh, by the way, Kenneth's daughter is a virgin. We've just
been promoted to Sleaze. Because that's the only reason we're going to fucking do this. And he's off
Oh,
to an aerobics class.
yes. That whatever that is, an aerobics class. They do at least try to slag off their boss in any way they can, at every opportunity, which is something I can admire. But maybe first learn how to be funny and then do it. You know. So before we go to the end game, because if we climb that ledge, then we can't go back. We're locked
If
in
you mean
then to the final level.
if we climb the ledge like we've been told to do.
Yes, we have to. We are locked in then, but we have to pick up 2 items first in order to do that,
Fucking hell.
which is
Sand
ashes.
and ashes.
Sand and ashes. Yeah, exactly. Can you tell what the puzzle is, Neil? For 50 extra points and rank of Nimrod.
I just don't want to bother anymore.
It's bad when you've lost hope. It's really, it's kind of hard to do this solo commentary when you're there and you're losing the will to live.
Like it's just so convoluted. Like I wouldn't even mind, but like there's no need for it to be this bad.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's doing it deliberately because like it's somehow like, and now it's at this stage we can start doing a satire of games. Games, by the way, that we are making ourselves. So not only have we like established what we're good in quotation marks and bad at, now we can slag it off. But like, see, you have to kind of let things like develop first before doing that. You can't just go straight to oh look, it's a game. You're all shit at it. It doesn't work that way. You have to let it fucking flourish by itself. And plus, it also has to be a game. You can't just like take over control for 15 minutes and expect us to just like sit back and enjoy this and get the fucking popcorn out. Like, let us play at least for some points in the game. This is what we needed the vine for, by the way, so we can climb over the ledge. As you can see.
Jesus Christ.
And then the branch falls.
Then we'll use the sand to walk on the fucking glacier.
Exactly.
For fuck's sake.
But look at all the questions. Look at all the pulse-pounding, cliff-hanging questions that we have to answer. So anyway, we this area is completely irrelevant. It's just world building. That's it.
Don't mind me. I'm irrelevant.
Yes, and the gas thing is like, you'll see this later on, but you can't leave the screen now. So yes, you're absolutely right in saying that you use the sand and ashes to cover the ice, but it doesn't tell you where to do it. Is the problem. So you will say like the watcher might say,
oh, so you get like halfway up and then do it.
well, this is the problem because I was thinking like, oh, I might just do it like here or whatever, but it says like, you'll see it now. Watch. So you move a little closer to the center, so you'll be remiss in thinking, okay, maybe I get to the top and then spread the ashes and it rolls down. But no, it's not the case. So this happens. This is again another one of those irritating parts where like you know what you're doing, you know this is the right answer, but because of Sierra semantics, you're still bashing your head on the wall waiting for this to work for yourself. So this is going to happen several times, I'm afraid. And you can see what I was trying to do there. I was trying to like time it so like I'm at the top before I start slipping. I can spread the sand, but it's not the right answer. It's so fucking irritating, isn't it? And the gas thing is, like, you can't even die here. You're just locked in. So if you didn't have the wherewithal to get ashes or sand, then you are actually just stuck here walking up ice forever. Like, I can genuinely just say here, thank fuck for walkthroughs, because, like, if we were doing this, like, blind, we would never get the series done. So yeah, this is now me trying to experiment to see where am I supposed to put the ashes. Is the game lying to me? Is it perhaps trying to fool me in the last minute? No. No, I'll just keep climbing this ice, looking like a tit for the next 5 minutes. This is me now trying to leave. It keeps snapping me back into this other screen. So at this point now I'm thinking, oh, it must be glitched or something. So I'll reload the save and see if it works. But alas, we're still here with a big wall of ice. So yeah, we get told at this point we can hear like a low pitched humming noise. So obviously there's like massive refrigerators like around the place. So that's what we're using the ashes or sand for. But this is also misleading as well, because like when you say like spread whatever it is, it says not now. So it makes you think that you have to do it like either at the tip of the jump, but no, it's just bullshitting.
What do you have to do it like really far away?
No, you literally just do it like at the base of the ice. But the problem is that like where I was standing was too close. You had to do like a further foot back. That was the problem, and it was so fucking irritating when it finally worked. Still though, always good. Always time for a fern in the SierraQuest games. So this is me now just having a wander to see if anything works. And I think there we go. This is the correct answer.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, like you can see that it's like a matter of a pixel, because it must have like counted like where I was standing initially as ice, so it wouldn't do it. Fun. And now we can spread the sand and ashes. So I think you can get halfway up with the sand and then it switches to ashes after that. So that's how to clear this area. So now we have to figure out an entrance to the volcano crater. So here we are. Conveniently enough, there's an elevator on the volcano crater here, so that's good.
For the fucking hell.
Yeah. Now the problem is that there's no like button to activate the elevator, so we just basically have to contrive something and then it'll work. So that what we're going to do is actually, Neil, I'll let you figure this out. Wait, what do you think we're going to do?
So are we gonna like make a bomb?
Yes, we are. We're going to make a bomb from the items we have and chuck it down the volcano and get it to erupt. Because that is, as you can imagine, a very smart strategy for us to do.
What a load of bollocks.
Isn't it just, like... And shockingly enough, this is the last act of the game. Once this is done, the game is over.
It's done. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. So, this is me basically double checking I had everything I needed. Because I wasn't sure. But yes, I do. So I was thinking, I was worried there's like a issue of semantics, but no, the bottle is what it should be, so that's good. This is the problem. Oh. That was unfortunate, but these things happen. So the main issue with like the volcano crater here was not knowing where to put the bomb, and then the actual semantics of it all, like where like you might put the bottle in and then it doesn't work, but if you put the fucking, you have to do things in the right order then, so it gets very trial and error-y when you basically can't figure out where to put things. So we can just enjoy minutes of me struggling how to get this to work. But before he's actually, this would be a good time for you to tell us, Neil, what do you think the finale is going to be?
They get married.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, sorry, what?
Bear in mind that this is our last act in the game, so whatever happens in the elevator is beyond our control.
We blow it up and, get engaged and then get kicked out again.
Yeah, that's about as good an answer as this game deserves. I think. I think anything more complex than that, I think, is giving it too much credit.
Oh yeah, without the evil doctor, don't they get that hotel that they were talking about, the multi-conglomerate?
Yeah, they can renegotiate terms. That'll be a happy ending, wouldn't it? Capitalism reigning once more.
Absolutely, on an untouched, unspoiled, natural paradise.
Naturally occurring capitalism in its purest form. Okay, so now I start to figure out how this thing works. So again, it's the worst part about this now is the semantics. Like, you know what to do now. It's just the game is just not complying. And it is in that crater that's dead center in the picture. But again, you have to be like right in front of the crack. You have to be right in front of it, like and it doesn't like take if like pixel to the left or pixel to the right. No, it has to be dead on center, or else it won't work. So this is me now trying to find a sweet spot in order to complete the game, and failing miserably.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know. This is by far the most irritating part. So I think this is when it works. Okay, so yeah, I think this is when everything works out well. Oh yeah, this is a dick move. Once you put the bottle in the bag, he just drops it automatically. He doesn't set it alight.
Oh right.
And then it's game's over. It's game over because you fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. And it does the same thing again then. If you try and light the bottle, he'll just throw it down the fucking sink. So now we have it. So the airstick bag goes onto the bottle, and then we light the bag.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. And of course, you have to drop the bottle before it sets itself alight, or you will die. And that's it. That is the end of the game. So let's sit back and enjoy. Yep, we didn't even have to summon anything. Just the explosion forces the door open, because that's how doors work. That's a good line.
Jesus.
This is the ending, lads. Sit back and enjoy. The Henchettes. You see, you can't say feelings because it's no nookie for tonight.
Yeah.
No love is allowed on this island.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. And here we go.
What the fuck?
I just remind you all, I am not in control here. For the Fortune's Peacemaker Self-Defense Control Panel. Struggling to regain your balance, you fall into the auto-fire button.
No way. They're not doing this.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not doing this.
They are, yes. Yes, they are. A laser beam strikes the large Italian marble column of the piano. And it squishes Dr. No Nookie.
What the fuck?
And there he is, going to heaven. And get engulfed in flames.
Alright then.
Okay, that's done. Happy ending. So Dr. No Nookie kidnapped and hypnotized the island's innocent native women. They snap out of it. And what did they do when they snap out of it, Neil?
They shag him.
They get their tits out.
Oh right, look at the rank. We're now big hero now.
Yes, we are. Because we saved everybody. Look, there you go. Look at that. Just... I love that everyone has, like, done it except for the pianist who goes, "No, I'm an artist."
Where's the radio telephone?
Yeah, you can actually see that from the... Oh. Never mind.
The big Laffer column.
I'm sure somebody in the office found this funny.
Yeah.
Surely. Somebody has to be.
Wait a minute, money-grubbing scientist who was trying to grab my onclunk. He didn't know that they were after that.
No.
He still doesn't know that they were after that.
Know. Yeah. This game. This game is fundamentally wrong on so many levels. Oh, it's a Software Illustrated magazine. That's handy that they were popping in here.
And they're on the beach.
Yes. How fucking convenient. It's good to know that Larry's been here enough now to be able to control the weather on this island.
Yeah.
Don't call me a good buddy. I'm not. I'm not your guy. I'm not your guy, buddy.
Wait a minute, he just told the guy he could do all the stuff. Why is he asking them to fucking do it for him?
I mean, he is their new god. As you can see. What? What? Oh, she's a Chekhov's gun for the next game.
Mm-hmm. You ignore this blatant plug.
Unbelievable.
Way ahead of you there, lads.
Yeah. We're all ignoring that, lads. Don't worry. Fucking hell, imagine that. Just like... Terrible. Meanwhile... The software illustrated helicopter is now taking off to save us from the fog. Hurry, we're late for our wedding. Oh look, this looks familiar, doesn't it? That's great. Not even the women want to escape with us. They'll happily risk it with the iceberg.
And we helicopter out of there.
Yes. Oh, the guys that gave us the lottery number are bankrupt. So we've got no money. Yeah.
We don't have any money except for the 600 grand we still have in our pocket, yeah?
Yeah, it's symbolic. It's a nest egg. I mean, come on, this is an offshore fucking bank now, Neil. Like, it's great. It's a natural tax haven. So now it's time to get married. Can I just say as well, that is, I think, the quietest helicopter that's ever existed.
So why did she say, like, oh, what took you so long? I was on a quest to fucking free your island from the tyrant that ruled it. Terribly sorry if I fucking interrupted your, morning beauty ritual, you fucking bitch.
I was expecting you to do this in 3 hours, not 3.5 hours. Ugh.
Fucking hell. What took you so long? Fuck off.
I had to delay my aerobics class for you. I hope you appreciate that. Aerobics is a big deal on Not Tonight Island. So here we go. It's time to get married. Look at this.
It's still the ending of the game.
It's still, I know. It's one of those games that continues to linger. The gaming equivalent of a fart in the bath.
Why does one of them have a...
There's like one drum, one bongo between the entire village. But hey, at least the cameraman is here.
Yeah, it's the same cameraman.
He really does get around. Are we also just going to ignore the fact that there are 2 naked children on screen? I think we are. Yeah, I think we are going to ignore that. Yeah, we are ignoring a whole lot. To be fair, Neil hasn't even been watching for the last hour. He's just been bluffing his way through.
Yeah, I was just... Yeah, this isn't actually me. You've... Oh, there was a ring and land of previous plugs.
Yes. But yeah, I'm actually quite glad I made that deep fake of you because it's coming in handy now.
You've just been listening to a recording of me just saying random generic bollocks because these games are so randomly generic and bollocks that it just fits.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually going to reuse this audio recording for Police Quest 2. And I think it'll work out just as well because they'll have the exact same jokes in it. What is this?
That's the cake thing.
Yes, the ceremonial pieing, and now the ceremonial moonwalk.
Why? Why is any what?
Just none of this is funny. Okay, we'll give a credit with the first game. It got us with the condom joke, but the rest of this was like egregiously unfunny. Big smiles, everyone. The game is over. This is your cue to be happy. Duh. Special wedding present in his hut. Second gay joke of the day.
Oh no, it's a call.
Oh look, it's it's another bar. I forgot about this one. God. This is so bad. I don't even know what he's doing here, by the way. I actually can't tell from the graphics what was meant to happen there.
He turned him into a bunny rabbit.
No, apparently a horse with this big smile on his face. Or is
What
it a
happened?
donkey?
What's going on?
I don't know, man. I like, legitimately, like, I've gone like, what is this shit? Oh, do you know why? Look, his hair is perfect. Now he looks like Darkside Phil, like what he always wanted to be. Fucking great. Fucking outstanding, lads.
How are you broke? You'd 600 grand.
It's all those trips to the hairdresser. But now he can finally be naked forever and ever. Look, observe. There you go.
Why is
Beautiful.
the sand purple?
I think it's supposed to be like at night, so it's like shaded.
Uh-oh. Need to learn about colours then.
Yes, they do. I'm
And
sure
then
they'll
the
get.
volcano explodes.
How romantic! A volcanic eruption as we have sex on the beach.
This women deliberately dead. Holy shit, man.
I mean, not if this game has anything to fucking do with it. Is that what they were penning this? They were calling this symphonies? Because...
Symphonies, yeah.
God damn it.
That wink was so forced that you actually, I genuinely thought he was having a stroke.
I was about to say, I think that's Bell's palsy, not actually a stroke.
It's only partial paralysis. It's only
Yes.
partial paralysis.
So this is it, Neil. This is the game. And it actually ends like this. It ends with them
Jesus Christ.
cavorting in front of a volcanic eruption. Like, I
Behind a
actually...
bush. With a
On
huge
bush.
big cutout of your man smiling.
This is it. This is the game. Oh. So, Neil, that was Leisure Suit Larry 2. I don't think you have any final thoughts on it. I think it's fair to say. It was something that you saw, witnessed. And
I am thankful to the coronavirus pandemic. Allowing me to miss out on playing that piece of shit.
Yes, you're welcome. In the meantime, if pandemic or not, the next game we get to play on SierraQuest is, I believe, Police Quest 2, which hopefully is nowhere near as fucking pedantic as the first one was, but I'm not hopeful.
Pedantry is bred into the games, man.
Yeah, in fairness it is. So, like, I played that game, and I sort of feel more sad after watching it again.
Yeah, you've been through it twice.
Like, how does that... Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like a delayed reaction, and now I feel so fucking terrible. Oh, boy. Anyway, that was SierraQuest. That was Leisure Suit Larry 2. Hopefully I never get to experience that again. We will see you next time on SierraQuest, live from the bunker. Or maybe by the time this gets out and everyone is fine and healthy again, and we can celebrate by playing a Sierra game in reality. It was in real time, real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Bye now.
Hi.